Is there a reason why we turn those towards the raid?
Yes, because every time he's going to target somebody and cast something at him, it reduces the threat on everybody else. So that way, you know, he's going to face the way he's going to anyway. So the tank's facing the same way he always should face. So he's not going back and forth, back and forth.
All right. Yeah, I never knew that.
If you face him away, you get a lot more parries going on too.
Yeah.
Yeah, but yeah.
Assignments.
He also melted in 4 seconds.
Yeah, well, you know, sometimes things go wrong. It's just a habit thing, you know?
Good stall.
Okay, boss square, I'll take purple, moon, take green, Alistair take the star, yellow star.
Pikey, you set up to pull the next guy if you would when we go in on this. Thank you, sir.
Alright, we're going in.
I don't see Thunderclap. Let's kill square. I don't know what it is.
Knockback and threat reset.
Anybody have any suggestions?
Star has Thunderclap, I think.
Get away from Star. Get away from Star. Star's last.
Yeah, star last triangle's not too bad either. Just
Diamond is mana burn.
bet.
Alright, we'll do Diamond. Enhanced achievements out. Thank you, guys. And we are going to Triangle. Range, get ready to switch, because we're not going in. And range, finish it off. Everybody get ready to move to the steps. And just shift towards the steps. Shift towards the steps. Let the range kill it. 50%. Alright, range, head to Eradicator now. Don't tank it close to that.
Oh, mana drain, big mana drains here. Uh-oh.
Ooh. Nice switch, guy. Alright, scoot up, scoot up, scoot up. We are here.
Alright, who's getting the first mounts?
I think it's going to healers right now. Let the healers get mana, speaking of which.
We have Skull incoming. We got about 15 seconds, 20 seconds before he's here. Let him get a little distance. Go, go, go. Sunder, sunder, sunder.
Who's that bear?
Seeing a lot more crits with these green pants, man.
Rezzers first is my idea. Druids blast.
Same assignments.
Oh,
Boss square.
again, you can charge, you can do whatever you want, just don't die. Get ready to move. Do not do triangle.
Horns, yeah.
Square it is. Square, everybody get closer to square. Get closer to square. You have to get that close.
They're all gonna get that, right? So we need to.
Everybody just get close. I'm gonna switch to stop. You gotta get close.
We need to stack everybody for now.
Yeah, stack all three of them, and we all need to stack.
We're going to diamonds. Watch your AoEs. Don't cleave into the other one and get yourself killed.
Melee triangle has thorns. Don't hit triangle.
Yeah, we'll go silent on the last one. That range for the last one down, please.
Stay close.
Still stacking.
Yeah, guys, don't run out yet.
Got
There's
mortal
Shadow
strike.
Bolt.
So just
You
keep
can
up.
get like 20, 25 yards. You just can't get too far. In fact, it's for like 30 yards.
Good job, guys. That was a hard combo, actually.
and I didn't do this, so everybody else probably should. Pass on loot if you can, please.
Pre-pot arcane now.
Yeah, take an arcane protection pot if you have one. Alright guys, so for this boss, Group 7 is going to be on the upper left stairs, Group 8 is going to be up on the upper right stairs, all ranged as far as mages and warlocks are going to be all the way right behind where the boss is, so that way you guys can do damage. So for tanks, God, I'm going to have you and Wheaties keep him where he is. Moon and Vosh, you guys are going to go left, and Yuri and Alistair, you guys are going to go right. Group 2 is going to stay on the boss. Group 3 is going to go left. Group 4 is going to go right. Interrupts are a huge deal in this fight. He has an arcane explosion that he will cast periodically. It is a very fast cast time. Big one for rogues. Make sure you guys are kicking this. Warriors, same thing. Make sure to pummel this. This is why a lot of us died last week. He also has a mind control that goes on. Mages, you guys are going to have to be polymorphing people like crazy throughout the fight. When the ads come up, make sure that the ads are dying. He will break off into mirror images of himself on the left and right hand side of the platform. These ads will be picked up. They need to be killed. Is he already marked?
Mark him with a circle or a square, please.
I got a square.
Thank you. And Hayden, if you would do Curse of Tongues on the left, we'll have Food do center and Karn do right. That will help immensely. He is going to do those guys at every 25%, so 75, 50, and 25.
Just to make sure you're talking about the orientation as we're looking at it right now.
Correct, as we're looking at currently.
Yep.
And when you are going up to the platforms, you are a tank, it is apparently advisable to be right at the top of the stairs going up from the bottom platform up, because they can move a little bit. Again, just get to them as quickly as possible. Try and slow down your DPS so your cooldown isn't happening when they are arcane explosion. When arcane explosion, then you can start AoEing and burn your DPS. Any other questions?
Can you just...
Yeah.
Okay, never mind.
Real quick, which side should I go to? Because half of the time during this fight I can't reach him. My mind flay is only 24 yards.
That's a valid point. Pretend you're a DPS. Pick left side.
Left side, thank you.
Sure.
Alright, tanks on you.
Mount up so you can get in.
Yeah, you can use normal mounts here.
4, 3.
CC newbie.
Try not to range DPS until he is targeting a melee. CC newbie, please. Fear him, whatever you got.
Teleport. Mirror images coming out soon.
Images
We're ready
real
to
soon.
pick up. Images out. CC Phantom.
Excellent. Alyssa needs CC'd.
Kill the ad. Keep up on the interrupts. Mirror images coming out soon. Teleported.
She's Yuri. Sheep Yuri.
Sheep Montaigne, Sheep Montaigne.
Dispel here, thank you.
CC boss.
Finish off these ads. Keep the interrupts up. Images coming out soon. Images up. Make sure to interrupt them. Kill those ads first. CC Phantom. CC Alyssa.
Finish him. Burn everything.
Finish off the last ad and kill them, guys. Good job.
That is
Yeah.
actually
Nice and
else they
clean.
recommend is on the last 3 images. Most people just focus on one.
Everybody make sure to loot him.
the best loot.
I hate this game, God.
Do not turn in your rep tokens.
Yeah.
Once again, guys, do not turn in your rep tokens until you are, is it all the way through friendly or neutral? One of the two.
You wait until you're friendly.
Yeah, you're trying to get to honored, so wait until you're friendly.
Do not go down the stairs. We're gonna go down on a mass. They are some mind controlled guys, and they have a big aggro range. All right, down here we're going to kill Skull first. Then we're gonna get X, then Square. X and Square probably should be a little bit away from Skull, but not terribly far. He will mind control, so if somebody gets mind controlled, just DPS him. I'm not even sure he's tauntable. It shouldn't matter that much. He might be tauntable. He dies pretty quick. Everybody ready? Let's do this. Go tanks.
My tank's got a big butt.
X if you can. He will knock you back. Alright, as we go down, we are not going to go all the way down. Mount up if you can. Hug the left. Do not go all the way down. We're going to have a hunter pull warriors to us. Try and kill all the warriors at once. We're going to have an AoE taunt. Godfather, is your AoE taunt up, I assume? We will.
Yeah, we're good.
If that doesn't work, Voss, do the backup. Be careful if Frost Nova's going to blow your head off. Just use it to blink out.
I think I'm the sap room when they all explode.
They just went by the left. Alright, if you can snag them, that's great. Sorry about it. Do you want to try the downstairs guys first?
Yeah, we'll grab them on the way out.
Alright, downstairs, we are going to fall into them or charge into them. So follow the warriors going over the side. Don't walk down, just go down.
They're probably gonna pat down there though, guys. Like,
We'll grab them at the end. This. Oops, I lied. Back up.
yeah, we need to wait for those.
Sorry, thank you, God.
These are the ones that poop ads out, right?
Yes, lots, like 20 each.
Kill them all at the same time.
Just mark them. Possible. Unmark people more. Alright, AoE. Second AoE. Perfect. Alright, we're going to fall down onto these guys. We're going to kill Skull first. The others drag underneath the ledge. And charge them as you're falling usually.
They're coming in.
Not always. Yeah, don't GPS
CC, boss.
the red ones until they're under the ledge.
I got X. Are any of them loose?
Square and Moon.
Yeah, Square and Moon, take nobody DPS. Just walk. Everybody's DPS. Walk under the ledge. Except range. Melee. All walk under the. In the back corner. Just to your left a little. To your left if you can. Alright, we're going to clear out the bug room. That's what everybody seems like doing. Yeah, warriors, if you want to wear a little tank gear, it doesn't hurt. All this crap is tauntable. Again, get it in that back corner if you can, in the wedge. Start DPS on whichever mind control guy is first. Let all the tanks drag the others underneath the ledge.
There's unmarked.
Start on X.
CC, boss.
Mind controlled on X.
I got two.
Mind controlled
on.
Alistair.
Pretty cool.
Somebody pick up Skull. You can just cleave these, just don't hit them till your back is against the wall.
Do we have a disenchanter this evening?
Me, Boo. Snaggins as well.
Okay. Just when I run out of rooms, random stuff's gonna go your way.
We got another mount. So yeah, you guys want to fade to the left so they don't walk over the top of you. Let all the tanks drag it to the right. Alright. Melee and range, start working on skull.
Godfather's microphone.
They're autonomous, autonomous, drag them back. Don't kill Alistair.
Alistair's mind control. Oh, not anymore.
Back to wall. Deep yep. Sunder, sunder. Shall we kill some bug bosses?
I don't know. The last one scares me. Every time he dies, I almost kill myself.
You're good enough. You don't have to have suicidal thoughts. Alright, Yar, if you want to do it to it.
Yeah, gotta mark him first.
Everybody take a nature resist pot. If you don't have one, open with Yuri. I have extras.
Alright. So, Square is going to be picked up by Godfather and brought all the way into the left-hand corner. Over here, he's going to drag him away so that way he doesn't charge random members of the raid. X happens to pick, he's the one who charges, right? Picks a random member, charges over to, and comes back. Big important thing in this fight. One, don't stand in the poison clouds that are brought up by X. And two, everybody is going to start on Skull. On Skull, you guys are going to want to make sure to interrupt the greater heal that comes out. If it goes off, it's going to make this fight take forever. Each time one of them dies, they are going to reset their aggro table, which means Square is going to come back in for a little bit. God will pull him back out. Once 2 out of the 3 are dead, the last one's going to enrage and do 150% increased damage. He's going to be kept right where the last one dies in the middle of the group, as long as there's not poison on top of everybody. I think that's pretty much it.
She also fears. Princess Yaj and Skull that is going to fear. X is going to run around like crazy. He has almost no threat table. It's a random drop periodically, so whoever's on him needs to intercept and taunt, do the best you can. That's just life. He's going to hit people. He doesn't hit very hard. He won't kill them. When the last guy hits, you need to try and keep him in the little wedge. If he gets out of the wedge, drag him back in. If you need help dragging the wedge, yell for somebody to taunt him, drag him back with you.
When Skull dies, doesn't she drop a bunch of ads? Do you want us to kill ads first?
Yes, that is true. I think they always drop ads, kill the ads, and then get back on the boss. Because they also won't have a threat table when they first drop, so make ads the priority while tanks get threat and everyone back in place.
Who is tanking Skull?
Yeah, that's what I was going to ask. All I heard was who God was tanking.
Boss is most likely on Skull.
Boss is going to be on Skull. Alistair, Weedy, you guys are going to be on X, and God's going to be on Square. Moon's going to play catch.
If you can, also, Alistair, go ahead and burn your AoE taunt. X does not hit hard at all. You'll be fine. If that doesn't work, Weedy, you're the backup.
Roger.
And that's not going to hit everyone, so if you're getting blasted as a caster, try and go towards, and a healer too, try and go towards Weedy and Alistair. Mount up if you can, guys. 5 seconds.
Gonna pop Death Wish.
Everybody burn Death Wish.
Try to pull X out just a little bit.
Fear in 10 seconds. Shaman's
You
make
ready?
sure- Never mind.
Taunt if there's the ads.
AoE taunt.
AoE taunting.
Need it.
Sapper charge.
Nice job. We're killing X. The other one's got to get back in the corner. Do you need help getting it back there?
He keeps showing on Voss.
Alright, it's on Alistair. Keep him up. Voss, go help Kree in the corner. Jones about to die. You ready to move? Alright, here we go. He's gonna be enraged. He's gonna hit. Boys, cleanse if you can.
Holy shit.
Please try and let God pick come up.
Blood six. Good. Get ready to execute.
Running out of him is
Back
control
away,
poison.
back
Get out of there,
away,
get out of there,
back
get out of there,
away.
get out of there, get out of there, get out of there.
Excellent. We're gonna pull some packs. We'll walk back in and get the loot and your little trinket rep thing that I know you all love more than purples. By the way, that was 25 seconds faster than last time. Thank you guys.
Tried to loot. You just died trying to do it.
What were we supposed to do when the ads came out? We were supposed to get them together and AoE them down, or
We burned an AoE. It worked for most of them actually.
I think that's why. I think that's why I accidentally pulled thread on that boss. It's because I AoE taunted him.
It's possible, but he shouldn't have been close. That was the thing.
Well, he charged in.
Oh, that'll do it. Yeah, it takes a lot of wear off. That was poor timing. I am sorry. Alright, if you are melee, please come and sit under your ledge, put your back to the wall. If you're a tank, you're going to go up top. Pikey,
Thank you.
Is the first pull a warrior or a normal pack? Okay, so we're going to back to the wall. We're going to mark up the guardians. Each tank is going to be assigned a guardian. Do you guys need extra tanks up there?
They should be alright to bring them down. They have 5 up there.
Yeah, I'll just grab one.
You can come take one up here, Weedy. I mean, we need another tank anyway.
Yeah, come on up.
Okay, okay.
Oh yeah, Weedy, I'm not tanking at all tonight, so you're...
What symbol is Weedy? Yeah, just put on a shield. All you have to do is hit it once or taunt it and fall off the ledge.
I'm assuming I'm a skull, so.
And just fall off. Back to the wall. In the little corner. There's a little crevice. That way we can all cleave.
range area.
Damn, that timing. I'm far away. I'm coming.
Pull him off of you.
Oh where did my dog go?
I sent back like the biggest punts twice.
Got to be all the way in the back.
I know, I was just trying to get the loose one.
Alright, we'll do that better next time. I will pick up square and Weedy will get triangle. I think that was the problem.
Oh, was I in the wrong target? I apologize.
No, that's fine. I think we're going too fast. I will get square, you get triangle.
Got it.
That should fix that. Alright, 3 warriors is different. Everybody come out from the ledge. We're going to fight them at the bottom of the ramp right here. Weedy, is your AoE taunt up?
It is.
Alright, put on a shield, put on some tank gear. Weedy's going to do an AoE taunt. I will be back up AoE taunt.
It's when all 3 of the big ads
Thanks,
die,
boss.
they summon little
Yep.
ads. So go ahead and taunt. When the ads die.
Yeah, if you can, wait till 2 of them break before
Ooh,
doing it.
Voss gave me one. Thank you, Moon.
So the secret is hit the pot and then the shout. And it will not, there will be resist, so AoEs, please watch it, please don't die. If you need to Frost Nova, that's unfortunate, but that's life.
Or who we lost.
The person we lost is coming back. They're having connection issues.
Oh, okay.
Moondog, everybody, just come on back. Unless one person tag, the other people run back. Just, you don't have to be up there, just fight them at the bottom. They'll come here naturally. Just fall off, we're good. They'll come down. Don't fight
Taunting?
up there, fight in the middle. Fight in the middle where everybody can get to them. Don't AoE taunt.
Oh, I did already. I apologize.
AoE taunt. I missed. Do we have a 30 AoE taunt?
Alistair taunting.
Thank you. Be careful, AoE. Yeah, you have to wait till they die. When they die, give it about 1 count or a 2 count, and then AoE taunt, it summons 20 per mob. Alright, tanks going back up to where we were before. We're going to pull to the tanks. Weedy, you're on triangle, I'm on square. All their tanks know their assignments. Pikey doing his hunter thing.
Don't die, Pike. I believe in you.
Did nobody die? That was impressive.
We haven't had anybody die in a little while.
You need a shield. Or put on a shield. Ah, we have him for Smuckers. He's cool. He knows what he's for.
I'm a healer this week. It won't help.
And we're going to drop down. Literally just drop down. You hit him once and taunt. Drop down and then run to the back. And then put your back against the wall. They'll come to you. Battle shout, whatever. Cleave, taunts. Kill anything, doesn't matter. They just don't. Get knocked around, get moved back in.
I got the one that's loose. If he stops running away, oh, I got bunted, guys.
Just come back to the ledge. Just fall off, come back.
Well, if I fell off from all the way up there, a priest would have died. An idol of death, huh?
There's one more pack or two. same thing, same routine. Get ready, get ready, get ready.
Grabbing Phantom real quick up here.
I know this is a little slower, but it reduces the wipe chance. I know that doesn't sound like much, but if one person gets knocked across the hallway up there, everyone dies. It's a mess. And this is a long pole because it's a pet pole, so you have to give him a second. He is getting close. Back to the wall in the back corner. If you can, just run them, and we are going to AoE them. Just run them to that wall if you can.
Did someone go get purple?
Yes.
So hard to see. No, just the it's just corner life.
Cleave, cleave, cleave.
I am so sorry. Am I on the wrong target? I thought I was green triangle. Maybe I'm wrong.
No, you're right.
Okay, okay.
We have an extra, and we're trying to double tank.
So if we should go get the item off that last boss if you haven't.
Excellent call. Thank you, sir.
What I typically do, Weedy, is once my target dies, since I'm always on skull, I just try to throw a thread on a different one immediately.
Gotcha.
Yeah, and you can demo shout. Battle shout is great for holding a little bit of AoE aggro. It keeps it off the healers, but it won't keep it off some mage that's getting frisky with yours.
With the shoulders.
Healing gear. Didn't I seed this place? What the heck?
Oh, good job. That's like the best piece.
Hey, Vu, are you there?
Alright, on the next fight, most warriors, please wear some tank gear. We're going to try and set up a stun rotation on the boss. We have 3 rogues. So if you can, we're going to have Phantom start with his stun as the boss comes out of spin. You cannot stun her when she's in spin. When she's out of spin, she is stunnable. So Phantom stun, then combo stun, then Sockdage stun. If you don't have it up, that's fine. Just do what you can. Taurens can also Thunderclap. There's Thunder, War Stomp. Yeah. If you are tanking one of the little bosses, please try and tank it towards the entrance. So that way you get knocked up the hill instead of down the hill. Because you get knocked down the hill, it'll go 80 yards. It's a problem. When she is spinning and flying around, we need a taunt rotation. So the 4 main tanks are going to do the taunts. That's it. So if she is still flying around and all the taunts have been resisted, other warriors in tank gear, go ahead and taunt. But whatever your guys' taunt rotation is, skull, X, square, etc., that's going to be your rotation. That should get us through it. If you got Mocking Blow, you got AoE Shout. I prefer not using AoE Challenging Shout, but if you have to, do. Another thing, if you are GPS and you want to parse a little bit better, which, I'm not going to say otherwise, near the end, hit a little limited vulnerability potion for 6 seconds, you can go crazy on her. If you're dying horribly, a limited vulnerability potion, you'll drop threat, try an AoE shout or taunt before you do that. Works great. This is pure physical DPS. That's all this is. I'm wearing a ton of tank gear. I recommend you guys do the same. We're going to let the range do most of the damage. Everybody else is going to try and hold them in place and keep them off the healers. That is easier said than done. We're going to try and separate them before we start DPSing. Also easier said than done. So kill one of the 3 little guys. Nobody on the boss except the tank or 2 tanks that are on the boss. Do we have tanking assignment set up?
Yeah, you already posted it.
Excellent. I am going to have some double tanks. We have some DPS guys in here, and I think Buck Owens is going to need a summon. Lydia, if you can, try and work on square. I'm going to try and work on X, and everybody else work on skull.
When she's spinning, should I use my Whale of the Banshee? Does that work on her here?
That is, yeah, that'll, I don't know, it might. I would not. I would hold on to your Whale of the Banshees or something actually harder. She is not that tough.
Hey guys, just want to let you know there's a lot of obsidian chunks at the beginning if you missed them.
We can go back and grab them.
He's already got the priest buff. Everyone's good on priest buff right now.
You're not going to be able to charge these, and they will move around. So again, try and fade always towards the entrance if possible. Yeah, you might let them path a little bit closer to us.
3, 2, 1.
Healers, try not to get close to them. She's spinning, watch it. Square. Sunder, sunder, sunder.
God's out of taunts.
Lost on it.
Somebody else taunt, if you can. Stun, stun, stun. Whoever's next. Taunt rotation.
Next.
Lost on it. Blocking blow.
Stun rotation.
Whirlwind, melee out. Whirlwind and loose, watch yourself.
Lost on it.
Get ready for rotation. If you want to use your invulnerability potion, you might do it here.
Yes.
Got an armament, that's great.
Huge.
All the healing gear tonight.
Fine. Another big one.
What? Why are you thanking me, healing? I'm so confused.
Everyone has priest buffs out.
Oh.
Alright, so
Drinking.
dead time, I'm going to explain the next one. The next boss is going to be a little interesting. We all know that it puts a stacking debuff On the tank, every debuff stack reduces the healing on that tank by 10%. So there's a certain point in time where it's going to call for a taunt, and we're going to switch tanks. If you're not under threat, you're going to become tank. That's life. That shouldn't be an issue because there's tons and tons of ads that show up all the freaking time. Those, please AoE, so the range, please stand fairly close to the boss itself so we can cleave them down, if not even really close to the melee so they can cleave when we're, play Fury, all that good stuff. There's going to be somebody gets put in a cocoon, usually to the far left, so we need heals to keep that person alive. Fade a little bit to left. 3 ads will show up. Those ads will probably run to that heals. Heals will fade into the melee. We will cleave those ads down. The important thing is there's a worm that shows up. The worm, within 20 seconds, will get a buff. When that buff happens, he will one-shot somebody for 15k. So we need to kill them before 20 seconds is up. I think last time we were letting them get a little too far, we were engaging them a little too far away from the boss. So if possible, when a worm shows up, range, kill the worm if you can. As it gets closer, melee, switch from boss to worm and finish it off, execute it, and get back to the boss. We're wasting a lot of time going to the worm. That is my only observations. So when ads show up, healers also stand inside the range so you don't get individually whacked. Again, try and stand close to the melee so we can cleave, get our procs, all that good stuff. The copy will be on the left. It's going up a little hill.
No totems.
Yeah, no totems. Excellent point.
Yeah, moving.
Get as close to Skull as you can before dismounting. Just keep going forward.
You're in the back, just keep moving. I wouldn't worry about stopping.
If you have a battle chicken, now's a good time to use it. These guys are great.
What about a Robo Yeti?
Not a good time. Try and keep up if you can.
Might need a raise. If we go right.
I got him. He's good. Tanks are going to be Boss and Alistair for the taunting mechanic. If either one goes down, Weedy step in. Moon and God, you guys are going to be on ads. So there's going to be little ads, and there's going to be one big golden worm that needs to die. The other ads will be spawned when somebody gets cocooned and over into the pillar. Healers make sure to heal them. Other than that, this is the exact same as the AQ20 boss. Just no sand traps.
Yeah, stuck on the tail this time, guys. Like last week, we were running all over the room. Just the ads will run to us.
Yeah, and that's range DPS and healers too. Do you want to kill some of these guys for some threat?
Get this icon off me, so.
Yeah, and no totems till we get on the boss.
He pulled.
Sunders.
Tight. Casters, really everyone. Y'all want to be tight on the tail, everybody. Even range. Pretty close here.
Should be on the edge of that red. Incoming.
Alright, what are we doing with the tanking here? Is God tanking?
Oh, the boss
It seems to be
pulled
God
me
and
away.
Yuri. Adarin, watch your threat. It's going to be God and Yuri, apparently.
Sorry, I pulled thread on it hard, and then I just turned your guys' way.
Kill worm fat. Burn death wish.
We got another one.
Another one coming.
God, you're up 4 stacks. Give me a taunt. Get a taunt off.
Worms are stunnable.
Yeah, please don't stun him outside of the range.
Sorry,
There's a shadow.
blackout.
If you have it.
Rock.
Worm coming in from behind boss. Let it come to the group.
Oh,
Boss is okay.
Another armament and a ripper. Awesome.
oh my gosh.
About as good as you get on that.
Oh. And fetish. Oh my.
Alright. God, I don't think it was your fault. He teleported me right away and got me in a snag cocoon or something like that.
You were teleported?
Yeah, teleported
That's probably
immediately.
what happened then, yeah.
Sorry about the blackout, proc. I can't really control him.
Hi, how are you doing on face?
Alright, these guys have a poison, but they're pretty easy. Just don't get double sets. We're gonna mount up and scoot up towards them, let the tanks go in. Pikey might pull back, that's his call. They're coming in a pair too. If a rogue feels brave, can they go up and distract the other pack? Nope, they turned, never mind, go for it.
Drink. You can.
Let them pull back, guys.
Yeah, be behind the tanks if you can.
Fapping.
And this is still classic, so please give the tanks a second for threat.
I'm ready whenever you are. If you want to pull him. Oh, one shot it.
Okay, catch it.
Thank you, Alistair. We are mounting up. This is a line wide to the next one. Again, Pikey will pull back. Don't go all the way. Don't go as far as you think you should. As it starts to get dark is about where we're going to fight.
God, I almost feel like it's not even worth using this Wrath set. Or not Wrath, the other one.
Mike on it.
You got a lot of people losing priest buffs.
Get in a sec. Sunder. And can you also bubble him on the way out? And if rogues feel lucky, go to about the edge where it's starting to get light and distract one. It doesn't even matter which one, just distract any of them. That makes the pulls easier. Don't get discovered. It's painful.
We doing blueberries?
You can.
Yeah.
It never hurts. The blueberry is everybody try and stand in the middle so they charge the blueberry. Real careful.
Can we mark someone to stack on?
Mark any. Oh my god.
I marked myself with Moon, guys. Just stay stacked on Moon. Melee, you're not going to be able to, but...
Go and bubble him. It's cool. Oh, come back. As a general rule, we're going to kill the Whirlwind Lady first, and then we're going to kill the Stinger second. If there is no Whirlwind Lady, guess what? Stinger.
I got the lasher.
Hold there in the front.
Get the X first, guys. Everybody on X, please.
No,
Got punted.
To the lasher, which is skull. To the stinger, which is skull.
That was fun. Can we get punted again?
Pikey, do you have that remove poison cheap large potion? Okay. I just learned about that last night, so I'm not saying anything. Skull first.
Oh, got punted, but the wrong way.
I'm sorry, God, I shouldn't have done that.
Hey, good bro. Just wanted dead.
vortex in a second.
We don't want to stack for this, right?
If you can.
Spinner lady?
No,
Not with
not,
the
not
lasher.
away from spinner.
Not with the lasher.
Many apologies. Thank you, legendary. That was my bad. I think it's 2 more packs and we move up. My bad. You don't go that far, just send your pet. Smucker's going down, triangle going first.
I've told you for a long time he's the carry. Oh, everybody pick that up.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah. Do not turn that in again until you are friendly.
Yep.
Smucker's.
Is it repeatable?
It is.
Yes.
So why wouldn't we want to turn it in just so we can get another one, maybe?
Because it's gonna hurt. Well, is it unique?
Doesn't appear so.
Oh, you can stack them. Okay.
The reason you turn it in is you run out of space in your bank. If you're out of space in your bank, turn them in. If you're not out of space in your bank, hold on to them.
Yeah, I didn't know it was stackable. Good point.
Oh yeah, it's good for later. And warriors trying to intercept the lasher on the way in. Some tanks fade back so we get them off the healers should they charge. Yeah, try and get away from the lasher.
When do we get to Wagneros?
Is that like a dog boss? Is there one more pack in her room? Don't pop the nature pot yet. Pikey, can you tell us if there's a pather on the left?
Don't go past circle and star, please.
Alright, then you were correct. Pop your nature pots. If you need nature pots, open trade with Yuri.
You can also open trade with Legendary. I have plenty of nature pots.
I gotta find it in my stack of crap. Give me a sec.
Thank you, sir.
You mean you guys don't obsessively, compulsively reorganize your bags all the time?
Got good on priest
Alright,
buffs.
nature's his gear.
Yep, put on your nature resist gear, guys.
All that
You
lovely
have it.
nature's gear. Try and keep your hit as high as possible. and as much nature resist gear as you can get on.
Hey God, am I popping the flask now?
Yeah, that's fine.
It's flash time, folks.
Everybody.
8 o'clock. Everybody
Finally, mana.
Yeah, if you're soaking, get in a line over here so we can get a count on orange.
Feels like gym.
Not the butt, people. Not the butt.
Alright, show me your gear. That's like...
I'm not good at dodging. I got bad knees.
Alyssa, go to the wall. You are a soaker. You have your NR stuff on.
Alright, we just have enough.
Hunter. But you are going to be in melee range for the rest of the fight. Alright, so important things in this fight. There is a dot that hits everybody that is closest to her. That will be most of the people with nature resist on. You guys are just going to have to sit there and deal with the dot, and occasionally she will be putting you to sleep. So for all casters, this is relatively important. All healers, do not dispel this sleep. If you dispel it, the target takes 3,000 damage, and most of them will probably die. At 30%, 25%, she enrages and starts attacking 45% faster, doing I think 150% increased damage. I think there's something the tanks need to taunt off each other for as well.
There's, yeah, it's basically, there can be a tank swap. Usually there's not, but there can be a tank swap. I don't know if she's tauntable, but try and stay below the top 2 tanks on DPS, on aggro if you can. If you can't, that's life, we'll deal with it. But definitely below the top tank or it's really bad. All melee, or all soakers, probably all melee, are going to be at the absolute center of her red dots. You want to be able to hit her and be closer than the tank. The tank should not be more than 15 people getting hit or it's really bad. All range and all healers are going to spread out in a big half circle or 3/4 circle all the way around her, because she shoots a cone and it will silence you for 8 seconds. If it hits too many people and silences too many people, it's a wipe. It's real bad. At basically 30%, everybody's going to hit a second nature resist pot, especially those who are in the red circle, because she's going to go crazy, do an extra 150% damage. We're going to burn Death Wish and Recklessness here every cooldown and kill her when she gets close to that 30%. Am I missing anything?
Who are the tanks?
Boss and Alistair.
Okay.
And hunters, I believe, are running the nature resist aura, and people are doing down nature resist totems.
This is the end. We'll be throwing nature resist. Sorry, group 2.
Just making sure. Alright, Alistair's prime or boss's prime?
Boss be prime and Alistair catch.
Alright, we are following Voss in. Voss, try and tank her in the center of that pool thing if you can. She has a really small aggro radius, you gotta get really close.
5.
So everybody behind her in circle.
3, 2.
I know some of you don't have mounts as well.
Mounts go to the back.
Slow down, slow down, slow down, slow down, slow down, slow down, slow down. Just stand there. Stand right behind orange. Start whacking.
I'm gonna pop Death Wish healers.
Everybody get close. If she moves, you move.
Alistair slept.
Move. She move if you can. Getting close. Everybody get at the center of that dot. You can't get these tanks slept or it's all over. Ready, 36. Ready to pop nature pot. Pop nature pot. Death wish, recklessness, everything you got. Keep healing, keep healing, keep healing. Bandage, heat, whatever you got.
Another healing ring. Let's go.
God, this loot's amazing tonight.
No, you don't.
Don't forget to take off your nature resist gear.
But I like it.
Fine.
I like it. I love it. I want some more of it.
We're not kink shaming, we're just kicking you out of the raid, okay? It's nothing personal. Okay, these guys really suck. Everything's been easy till now. You know the story. 2 groups. We're going to have a tank group. Who's going to be the primary tank?
Alistair can do it.
Alistair. Get Alistair marked with something nice and shiny. We'll make him a big circle. And who is going to be the place where everybody whose range should be standing in?
Star.
Well, mark yourself star then.
I already did.
Excellent. The star should be approximately 25 to 30 yards behind triangle. So if you're at max healing range, take 1 or 2 steps forward, and that's where you should be at the start of this fight. If it is Shadow Storm, which is one of his abilities, you need to come closer, more than 30 yards in, preferably more than 25 yards in. If it is Thunderclap and Shadow Storm, we're going to make 2 groups and keep it that way. If it is Meteor and Thunderclap, we're also going to have 2 groups. If it is just Meteor, everybody is going to collapse on... Where'd it go? I guess we're in Green Triangle now. Everybody, no, where'd Alistair go? Somebody mark Alistair. Alistair, what flag, what symbol you want?
They got a boss symbol.
We're going to make Alistair purple diamond. So if there's a meteor and no other negatory effects, we're going to just stack in a big pile. Meteor does 30,000 damage divided by the number of people it hits. So if it's hitting only 1 person, hopefully just Smuckers, they get obliterated. If otherwise it stacks on the whole raid, only does 700 points of damage. Big deal. There can be plague. If there's plague, you move out of the raid. Move on the sides to left or to right. I believe it is 6-yard radius or 8-yard radius. Don't be close to anybody. That's just life. There are going to be ads. Can we get Godfather and I don't know Voss to hang out with Diamond to keep the ads off the healers and ranged DPS? This guy can also explode. What explode means is he becomes invulnerable to physical DPS, and you can only kill him with ranged. If you don't kill him with ranged, he blows up for about 10,000 points of damage. It's pretty bad. The explosion is only 15 yards. You don't have to move too far, but you do have to move. If we are all stacked up for Meteor, and you don't think you can get it, which most people probably don't want to take that chance, you just run. That includes diseased people if they are too close. He can also reflect different types of damage. Please do not kill yourself. If we could have a mage or 2, preferably 2 mages, first thing they do, Ned and Deberly, please cast Detect Magic on him so you know what it is.
You got it.
Am I forgetting anything? Oh, he can also enrage. Enrage is not the big a deal. He just hits hard. I recommend guys wear a little bit of tank gear. Other than that, we're good to go.
Just 1 second, the hunter. Don't forget you can change your aspect.
Yeah. It is Thunderclap, Warriors fight, and what? Two groups tight.
And Meteor.
Thunderclap and Meteor.
Doing Frost Reflect.
Thunderclap.
It's on Voss. I got parried off the get.
Tight groups. And actually have the tank on star so he doesn't take a solo meteor. Just turn around, we'll suck it up. Still on us.
Wait, we want more melee in the front in case a meteor comes from the tanks with them, I think, right?
All the melee should be stacked in one group, and all the range should be stacked in one group.
Okay. This looks good. I just worry if we're too light in the front.
Gotta keep the tank alive. Explode, everybody run away, run towards star. That's a really rough combination, by the way. That is one of the worst. We are scooting it up. I know we can scoot up for this one. There's one guy that will path towards us, and all the rest are going to be long poles, so we need to scoot up. We actually probably go up further than this. Yes, and the one to the left is usually the one we grab, but it takes a while for him to get there, so we got about 90 seconds before the next pole. Alright, remark.
Oh, you sure did.
I will mark him something you don't
Get out of the left or the right side, guys.
Everybody go to the left side, so that way when we get plagues, that you guys can actually go to the right side and have enough range to stand.
You got a ridge, you gotta watch line of sight.
Firm. Move up until you have line of sight, and then we'll
Guys,
step on
literally
you.
underneath each star or underneath diamond. Don't be behind him. Don't be in front of him. Literally be in this under his shoulder pads.
I think there's a corner here that's gonna LOS it, so just look down.
There it is.
Scoot up.
You guys move back, and we're all gonna move back as well. We don't need just an LOS spot that's gonna kill us.
The boss is line of sight right now.
Right here.
Yeah. Alright. Back. Move to diamond and a little bit towards the center. There we go. Under diamond, guys. It looks like Shadow Storm, but let's wait till it gets closer. It's Thunderclap. Thunderclap. So 2 groups, real tight, against fuckers. And we got ads. So
Melee.
battle stance.
Yep, melee. Other than tanks here.
Tank can actually.
Monte, out.
Fire Arcane effect.
Boss, you can turn them.
God, out.
Yep, melee go to the healer group. And
Astrolus, out.
Healers, I'm not LOS right here, am I?
Phantom, out.
Careful there, Phantom. I got
Gary,
too close.
out.
Thunderclap got me.
Snaggins, out. Lucra. Legend, I know.
Make sure plague fades. You can go back. Alyssa, plague.
Weedy, out. Sockdage, out. Mana's kind of low, guys.
Alistair,
before
let's go to the right side now because we have that big body in the way.
before the next pull, we need mana.
Stay away from plague still.
Yeah, Thunderclap really cuts down our DPS to make for longer fights. I apologize. I just don't want more dead people.
Alright, move to the right side.
Thunderclap with melee DPS out is usually the call too, because you're going to get those ads. So if the melee don't go back to the range, then they'll start building up.
It just takes so long to kill them. I'm not saying you're an addict, Buck, but that's really reaching. Alright, if we have ads and Thunderclap next time, Monty, Alyssa, and Lydia head back and kill the ads. And everybody else, let's see who else has got Combo and Phantom also head back and kill the ads. We'll try and have everybody else DPS the boss. If it's still going too slow, we'll have you guys come back in. It's Thunderclap again. So you guys fade back. It's the same thing.
I'll just plague on schmuckers.
Alright, guys, come on back. No,
Shadow
just
Frost
keep doing
resist.
stuff. Legendary. Card out. Hayden now. Alyssa out. Ned out. Sarah out. We need to back up a little bit because of Thunderclap. Debris
We
out.
moved. Everybody move.
Pods out.
Money.
Oh, I'm
Kill some ads. Kill
watching
some ads.
everybody.
We love killing ads.
Hayden back out.
And as your plague fails, you can come back in.
Cheers again.
Collector out.
Just let the range kill him. Melee don't go in. Most of your healers are low on mana. Plagues. Make sure plagues are being healed.
That's what you had distracting shot for.
Alright, everybody drink. We gotta res the dead and rebuff. Good job though, guys. It was a little rough.
Out of curiosity, what killed everyone? I was too busy.
He came back and thunderclapped, and that with plague sitting in the raid started to hurt a little bit.
He ran right up to the group, thunderclapped, and ran back.
Because Ziggs pulled
I
8K
know. I'm just
through it.
saying.
That's why we also
The audacity.
a little bit.
Yeah.
So next time ranged, just be a little more careful or be kind and blow the heck off some close ads. If you're even kind of close, if you're within like 4K, just kill some ads. Make you feel so good. If you have lots of mana, kill lots of ads. If you have a lot of mana, wand them or something. If you're shaman, I don't know what shaman do. Do whatever shaman do.
Drop totems.
Drop more totem.
That costs mana. Don't tell them to do that. You'll see totems everywhere. I mess up all the time.
One more thing, healers, if you do not have a mount, please type 1 in chat. This is for healers only.
Hey, hear that, Monty?
Yes, Yarv, yes.
Huh?
Me and you call out Borrowed all the time, man. And UVRS. That was a fun time.
You betray your friends.
Hate how slow these guys are.
Priest buffs are all out right now.
Goodbye, Smuckers.
Smucker about to become jelly.
Thunderclap Plague.
Moved up.
Gotta reflect.
Happy. Collector. Snagging.
Are we far enough away?
Phantom Plague. Settle. Monte. Stress. Debris. God. Mundo.
ET?
Broken tooth.
Somebody's pet? Oh, okay.
Big shout out to the healers. You guys are doing great down this hallway.
Yeah, no kidding. This is not smooth.
We've had
You're making
pretty
it
much
smooth.
every one of these 300-400 HPS as your like typical healing average.
We're scooting up to the next. Near the next doorway.
Yeah, let's get some mana first before we pull him.
Let's just chill here because he will path kind of close. We will scoot up to pull him, but let's just chill here. That's a pretty nice dagger.
It's all mine. Can't have it.
Okay, I'm just going to say we have 90 minutes to kill Twin Imps and Cthulhu. It's going to be close, but we can do it. No expectations.
We go to 10. We got an hour and a half to kill him.
90 minutes, baby.
Dude, I'm on my weekend. I'm here all night if you want me to.
We
That's
are doing
all. I
like,
just want
this is
CC,
this
Red Man.
after Twin Imps, right?
Oh,
Or
I
are we
only
just
got
going
5
straight to
minutes.
Cocoon?
Alright, let's push up. We're at full mana. Scoot up. We're not going to fight them here. We're going to scoot up some. Alright, around here is good. So, two groups.
We're staying left or right.
Kind of rightish. It is Thunderclaps again because we love it.
Plague
And plague.
We know what to do.
And reflecting
Melee
shadow.
Excellent. Guys, back up. Star group, back up. Everybody hug the right side. Plagues go to the left. Yuri, plague.
Let me back off. You take. Vu, don't.
Stop.
Watch
I
your
stopped.
back,
I stopped. I know.
Moon. This is it. Loss.
Remember, don't get in the Thunderclap if you're pulling out. Stay out of the Thunderclap if you can.
Ziggs, watch yourself.
Debris.
I'm standing out to hit on Alistair, is why I'm out so far.
Aiden.
Aiden, get out.
Trollnado.
Explode, explode, run. Tank 2. Keep healing the plague. Keep healing the plague. Plague don't get near people.
Loss. Yeah,
Don't get too far away. Oh, Parrot, you can heal yourself.
Yuri, you got plague. I'm kidding.
Oh, my
Oh my
add-on says
God.
it periodically, so I have to check to see if it's real or not. Did I turn green?
Alright. I have my full mitt set on.
All right, Twin Imps. You know it, you love it. Jarv, do you want to set this up?
You good, Patriot?
We love loot.
Yo, Cthulhu is rude as hell.
He doesn't like us.
I wonder why. We're such nice people.
He's got some of my stuff on him, and I want it.
Yeah, exactly. What a freaking guy. Did everyone bring their daggers?
That's we're asking a lot.
No.
That's a
I brought my
tomorrow
wand.
thing. We're not doing that tonight. I have a plan.
And don't stack directly on them. Give a little bit of room so you can click them, please. Just back up like one step. Just one step back so we can actually see them.
That's going to be difficult.
Oh, I apologize. I apologize. It's a blacksmithing pattern. Go ahead. You see it all the time. This is so awesome. So awesome.
Yeah, that's some huge DPS loot right there.
Oh wow, dude.
Absolutely huge. Tier C, I'll be in the middle. killing bugs.
Okay.
Well, it's been 7 dungeons and 15 raids since you gave me all.
Got a lovely voice, my friend.
Sound just like Chris Cornell.
Hey, I was just watching, recently
Just-
watched that. It was great.
Not quite as dead.
Well, there's that.
Dude was one of the best singers of all time, man.
The tattooed lady. Did the dog catch her?
I'll throw that on right now. Use it.
Congrats, dude.
Thank you.
Grats.
Try it.
Oh my god, every ounce of my body.
No loss. No loss. No.
I get it.
I would like to not uncork for one attempt on twin imps, if you know what I mean. I don't mind if we wipe once. I would just like to try it and see if we can succeed without it. It's difficult, but I would like to try.
Can you post that again? I got bumped by a lot of stuff in Blessed Heels.
Oh, sorry.
I love it. Kind of somebody with like shitty green rings on.
I mean, I have my heavy dark iron ring on because I've never got a second healer ring. Okay.
And it's really good NR, so if a hunter wants this, I would completely understand why. Yeah, I hate saying that, but yeah. Or, you know, this is good for shamans too. Excellent point, Legendary.
Very good for shamans. Stacks with spell damage.
I'm looking at that stamina for the soaking.
Yeah,
Right now I don't have anything other than plain NR. Oh, son of a bitch. My bad.
Not to sound ridiculous, but I've been in many guilds where if it's soak gear, it doesn't count towards anything. Basically, we just give it to soakers.
Mediocre
Oh, that is
59.
nice.
Come
Oh,
on now.
shut up.
For rookie numbers.
Rookie numbers, even though mine's like, I want to say 4 or 5 better than that.
I have a green that has exactly that.
Is that the one I gave you?
Yeah.
Nobody wants that? Alright.
It's pretty nice.
Alright, well, that makes it easy. The big whammy. Can you link what that makes, please?
Epic weapons.
It's revered, right?
List of weapons.
Just, yeah. There's a collection of things it makes. And if Voss isn't in on this, oh wait, there's Voss. How do you know?
Bro, you know I had to go for that. That Pugio is just too good.
It's too slow for a tank weapon.
Shoot, my offhand does 1.9.
Buck, are you daggers?
No, sir. I am straight axes.
Oh, good call.
That's a cool looking shield, though.
Your friends will abandon you.
Yeah, it is. I never even seen that. Well, I guess I've seen it, but... Yeah, Tots, you tell him now. Go 1v1 him.
Okay, what are we thinking?
Well, these are still locked behind the rep as well, so it's going to take a little while. And there's the turn-in for it that needs Elementium, so there is some things to this. But as far as people to give this to, we don't need to give this to Voss. He's going to end up getting Death Sting.
I would start off and say Weedy and Buck.
That's kind of where I'm sitting.
Buck can... Yeah. He is 1,000 short. He's going to be able to get it, like, tomorrow.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, he's almost there. I've been grinding all week with him.
Buck's using Claw, a fist weapon on the main hand. Weedy's got a Seraphil and the AQ40 axe.
I like it. Yeah, Weedy and Buck. Sounds good to me.
Just it's gonna be probably gonna be more rogues and a few of the other sword warriors. Yeah.
Yeah.
Congrats, Buck.
Hey, thank you, guys.
Congrats, sweetie.
Thank you.
Huge.
Milano wants that.
That's just a set for sure.
He's an orc. Yeah.
Stocktage is not that consistent. He's like 50% or so.
Wasn't
Combo or Phantom are one of the two that need to
Phantom got DFT after combo. Like in my opinion, go it on combo and he's gonna be done with weapons.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
Yeah, because Phantom got DFT before that.
Don't you want to get Phantom? What's Phantom's weapons? Because weapons are so important for rogues. Yeah, I'm cool with that. Sorry, thank you.
Just 1 second. Like, I know that such a big item for someone not as consistent as Sucktage isn't a good idea, but we're still like going to giving something some time, right? Like, he's not like out of the race forever.
At one point, yeah. Okay.
Yeah, like I got Socktage and a Blackwing Lair last week, and we got him like 3 or 4 pieces of gear.
Oh, okay, phew.
Yeah.
Okay.
And he's pretty good. I've grouped him a few times.
Okay.
I have one concern to bring up. Wasn't Phantom the one who was passing on like blood thing and stuff, trying to help? That was Combo. Okay.
Yeah. I've talked to him about it. I had a conversation with him about 3 days ago about it.
And
He just says he'll get more aggressive on trying to take loot as far as tier gear. Yep, and I
Pretty
warned
much.
him that too.
okay.
No, that's fine with me. I mean, realistically, now we just gotta get Phantom Swords and our rogues are done.
Cross combo.
All you Sand Reaver freaks.
Can Fu do this twice? Just click that 2 once.
He's not even clicking it once? Come on. Oh.
Get the hell out of here.
I would pass it to you because you're out DPSing me right now.
Yeah, but I think with your spec,
Yeah, that's the
you
thing,
have
is his spec.
you have higher crit on your fire and stuff.
I know.
Do you guys have a preference between the two of you? Which one of you gets it?
I would give it to him because he holds back more than I do.
Then that answers it for me.
Yep.
It's also been a while since Karn's gotten anything, so.
Actually, last week I got
Yeah, he
my
got a
helm.
helm. But...
Yep.
Karn, does it make sense to you have it? How much are you holding back?
This week was better. I'm gonna admit, this week was better. There's only been a couple times. I don't know what we changed, but we're generating better threat.
I could attest to that. I'm having a hard time.
So maybe Zig.
Zig's also not bad. Zig did not roll, however.
That's true.
It'd be. Yeah.
No.
That guy? Who's that guy?
Okay.
I know who that is.
Auto fail.
Karn, Boo, let's roll it off.
Top roll.
Oh, jeez.
Karn is.
Sorry, man.
I'll get the next one. We'll see it again.
Yes.
We'll see that a lot.
Findings of command. DPS warrior.
Yeah.
We've been putting that on DPS warriors. Lydia, you got the chest piece today, and ultimately, you guys are gonna all turn them in together once you all have the reps. So, boss is gonna be wearing that as a very prot forever. So,
Another healing ring. Yeah, go 1-7.
1 mana a second, 51 healing. That's hot. That is very nice.
9 mana?
Very nice.
I see a roll from him. Yuri.
My bad. I didn't scroll up enough.
Yep.
I'm looking at stuff. Give me a moment.
Are there any more loot after this? Do it right now. Let him figure it out.
Is that shoulder? What is that?
Good stuff.
Yield that to Dappy for sure.
Fuck, you don't gotta buy Elementium, I'm gonna give it to you.
Those are really good boots too.
Thanks.
Yar, if you want to do it to it.
I guess. Alright, for tanks, Moon, Alistair, Vu, you guys are going to be on the left-hand side. God, Yuri, and Karn, you guys are going to be on the right. Voss, Weedy, and the Hunters, you guys are all going to be looking for bugs. During this fight, they teleport every 30 to 45 seconds, depending on if they have abilities queued up. The melee guy is immune to magic damage, so only melee can affect him. Melee, you guys are going to have to run back and forth and listen for the call out to do so. Same thing with the Emperor on the left-hand side. He is immune to physical damage and only takes magical damage. Also, if you get too close and physically attack him, he has an Arcane Nova that goes off. They will switch positions, like I said, every 30 to 45 seconds, so please let the tanks get time to get aggro. Watch out for blizzards that are going to be on the ground, and if they get too close, they will start to heal, and it'll be a wipe. Some of the ads are going to enrage, and they will get bigger before they enrage. They are called mutated ads. These are what the bug group is trying to kill ASAP. There is the exploding ones. Please try and stay away from them. And a big thing for this fight, guys, is do not AoE. If you're going to AoE, make sure that there's no little bugs around you. If you happen to pull little bugs, kill these little bugs ASAP. Do not let them get on healers.
Alright, my add-ons are the tanks on the left and the right, the bonus tanks, not the primary tanks. As the switch between the bosses happens, usually the caster boss will kill all the yellow bugs around it. If he has killed all the yellow bugs or all but one, you can AoE, but please hit the bug, get it on you first, and then I would like you to thunderclap and then demo shout. The primary tank should never be doing that. We don't ever want the primary tank doing anything but single target stuff. Also, if all the bugs around the tank are dead, you can AoE. As the transfer happens, the caster boss will cast an AoE Shadow Blast, which has a knockback. That's what kills yellow bugs, but it also does damage and will knock the tank away. So basically what should happen is as the switch occurs, both the tanks on either side should basically go and stand behind the Warlock or someplace close to Warlock so they're out of range of that so they don't get hit by it. It doesn't knock them back. What happens is there is an uppercut the boss will do, and that will knock somebody back and knock them down. It should not be on the primary tank. That also will lower your defense by 100 points. So you got to be able to take a hit. It'll hit for about 3,500. As you're running back and forth, that is the ranged, or excuse me, the melee. As you're going back and forth, if you see yellow drags following you, you have to stop and kill them. If you see yellow bugs on healers, go and kill them. If you see yellow bugs on ranged DPS, also go and kill them, and then go back to where you're supposed to be going. We're going to be running out about 3 to 5 seconds between the supposed transfer. There's an exchange that occurs about 20 to 45 seconds in that window. Excuse me, between 5 and about 25 seconds in that window. So you need to move out before the transfer happens. When the transfer happens, whoever's standing closest to the warrior tank will immediately get 3.5k threat. You are the tank. Don't break that. You can grab a threat and you're going to probably die. Same thing on the flip side. The warrior tank is going to have aggro from the caster boss. He's going to keep nuking that tank, so please keep him up as he switches. There's hurricane/blizzard things. They do not move, but they're bigger than the graphic. They will slow you down. They do a lot of damage. Please try and avoid them. Also, when you're DPSing and healing, fan out, so if a blizzard occurs, it doesn't hit you all. Also, the yellow bugs will explode. They will wander around. If they start wandering towards you, try and move away as fast as you can. Did I miss anything?
Warlock thinks you did great last week calling stuff out for when to go in. Keep it up.
And yes, for threat, guys, please listen for both the warriors and the warlock tanks to tell you when to come in.
I'm gonna do my best. I'm gonna try and call it at between 3 to 5. If it gets past that, I'm sorry. Go.
No. Do 5k threat, and again, try and keep below 3k threat because they can miss. They don't have max everything, so you can get a big crit and suddenly you're tank, and that's a problem. So yeah, if you see it, and if you really want to DPS and nerd out hard, wand it so you're on the threat list once. You can see what the threat is. When it gets to 5 or 6k threat, just open up. But try and really listen for the warlocks to call it out.
Are we taking chrono boons off?
Not yet.
No.
We want to do a dry attempt first to see how it's going to go, and then we will make that call from there.
This is full consume, so do all your stuff, all your buffs, everything, get them on.
Wait a second.
We are not going to do world buffs because we can do this without world buffs, and I would like to save everybody 10 gold by not having to reboon, because if we kill this guy with world buffs, we're going to reboon, go through all the trash, then unworld buff after the first Cthulhu attempt. That's the plan.
Vu, you gonna soulstone yourself?
We're kind of real tight. So primary and secondary tank, a maximum gear if you can. Soulstone locks, and if the locks are not soulstoned, then soulstone healers, preferably priests. He has a really small aggro range, so they're going to have to get in. They're going to have to drag them back, so give them a second to get them back. Let them generate a little threat, because as they walk away, they start to lose threat.
Join me, bride. There is blood to be shed.
No AoE, because there's too many bugs, at least for a little while. After the first transfer, we might start AoEing. Alright, start pounding them.
Go.
No AoE. Everybody get ready and switch sides.
I get close, Alistair.
2, 1.
Don't drag bugs.
There is a bug on Alistair as well. Big heals on Alistair.
Kill that bug on Alistair. Single target the bug if you can, please. The bugs actually lower your armor class.
Watch for the exploder.
Get ready to switch.
4,
and start switching, please.
2, 1.
Switch occurred.
Go.
Nasty blizzard.
Derby, watch
You
yourself.
can whirlwind. You can whirlwind.
Teleport in 5.
Kill these bugs,
Switch
man.
sides.
3, 2, 1.
Go.
Watch out for blizzard.
Can I get a battle res on Yuri, please?
Teleport in 6.
4,
And switch, please.
2, 1.
Go.
You can't AoE around the boss, by the way. So we got bugs now. Kill the bugs. Just showed up.
Teleport in 5.
Kill the bugs
4,
before you leave.
3, 2, 1.
Head on out.
Go.
Get ready to run.
4, 3,
Switch sides, please.
2.
Out melee.
Kill the bugs on the Y. Kill the bugs on the way. Thank you.
Big bug melee and the healers.
Go.
Do not AoE when you switch. Single target only, please.
Teleport in 5.
Get ready to switch. Start switching, please.
2, 1.
We're dragging bugs. Stop and kill bugs, please.
Bug onto your.
Go.
Your fate is sealed.
Thank you. Is that all of them? Get ready to switch.
4,
Start switching, please.
2, 1.
You have to stop and kill it.
Go.
You can AoE on the melee boss.
Watch your DVS. I have to move.
Teleport in 5.
Get ready to switch. No more AoE. Stop AoE. Kill the bugs. Kill the bugs. Switch sides. Kill the bugs. Kill the bugs. Then switch. Very nice. One bug left.
Go. Bug.
Teleport in 5.
Switch. And switch sides, please.
2, 1.
Your fate is sealed.
Go.
You can AoE on melee side for now.
Big blizzard.
Teleport in 5.
Start switching sides, please.
2, 1.
Go.
8%. We're doing great. Oh crap! Yuri just crashed. Can I have somebody put on a shield and stand next to God?
Can I get Curse of Elements up there if you can?
I got it.
Thank you.
Hayden.
Teleport in 5.
Hayden,
4, 3, 2, 1.
don't stand in blizzard. Teleport.
Go.
Yuri's probably gonna go down. I cannot get back in.
I got her.
Bug up.
Just be careful.
Teleport in 3.
Mind your positioning a little bit. You do not want to be between Vu and the boss and Alistair. You want to be behind Vu.
Kill the bugs.
Log onto your
Go.
Stop and kill.
Bugs are on Vish. Bugs are on Vish.
AoE taunted.
Teleport in 5.
4, 3, 2,
They're dead.
Your area back.
I'm back. Thank you, boss. I might crash again, so just careful.
Go.
You can AoE on the boss.
Good time for mana potions.
Burn Death Wish. Stop AoE, please. AoE'd, so grab that bug.
Teleport in
Don't run.
3,
Stop and kill bugs.
1.
Go.
Keep your focus, guys. Keep your focus.
Teleport in 5.
Start switching sides. Be careful, the blizzard is on the boss.
1.
Your fate is sealed.
Oh, go.
Kill bugs. Kill bugs.
Teleport in 5.
Execute, execute.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Go.
Keep him up. They're in blizzard. Keep Godfather up. Nice job. 11%. Oh, we're in the home stretch.
Teleport in 5.
Sorry, boss.
4,
Start
3,
start switching. Do not AoE tons of bugs.
Help to your seat.
Your fate is sealed.
Go.
Kill bugs. You can do not AoE boss. We just got one.
Teleport in 3.
Don't twitch.
Good job, guys.
Good job.
Who needs world buffs?
That was so good, guys.
Alright, if
knew
you're
it.
bored, kill all the yellow bugs you see. Just kill them all. Not all the way on the far side, but on
We
the
are
near
going
side.
to have to pull trash back in here, guys, so.
Kill all the yellow bugs. They all gotta go.
Remember to loot both bosses.
Yep.
That was very clean, guys. Good job.
I hate saying this, but that's why you don't use world buffs on him if you can avoid it. When we get good at this, we're just going to do it because we want to get through here faster. Kill all these yellow bugs. Just get them out of here. We're
Don't
running out
forget,
of time.
there are 2 things to pick up.
Loot both.
Yeah, one from each boss. Each one's like 100 rep or something. You know you want it.
Actually, would you guys mind taking a 5-minute break for bio and things like that at this point?
Help Moon. He's got a bunch on him. You guys make me proud. Just want to say. I'd say you don't need me no more, but I hope you understand what I'm saying.
Oh, this next trash. Good.
What about our allowance? It's going to still give us our allowance?
Get on welfare. Get away from me. on a paternity test before I pay you.
Any place we shouldn't AFK here?
No, it's
Are we
completely
okay?
safe. You're completely
Okay,
safe.
okay.
Is
And if you-
Wagnawos next?
Yes, it is. And you can log out. Just don't log out for 4 and 5 minutes, or you have to get summoned. So about 3.5 minutes. Try and come back.
If I try to request any trade with you, bro, you owe me money.
And I'm exalted with 3.
Great.
Now we gotta hope for that trash drop on this trash. This is where it drops.
Oh, the chess piece. Oh
Yep.
god.
Yep.
You already have it, right?
Yep.
Bastard.
It's huge.
I know. Hit and shadow resist.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the thing's awesome. I mean, I gotta be honest. If you get carried all the way through here and you don't have anything better, you could actually just roll with that for a while.
Does look really cool.
Yeah. There's a trash drop in Nax that was huge in TBC for leveling. I believe it was trash. Yep.
It's a lot of armor on a cloth piece.
Yep. I took that immediately, and the black book for leveling. The black book with a fell guard is pretty brutal.
I think this staff looks so freaking cool. Personally.
I want it just because it looks cool.
Mm-hmm.
Are you guys trying to summon me back or something? Is that why you're posting all this stuff in chat?
When we call you son, it's to belittle you, not to make you think that the universe revolves around you.
Son? Shit, I don't care about being called son. You guys are just linking fucking healing stuff.
I'm gonna just call you Sir. Will that offend you?
Mr. Sir?
Boss is the sun and the air.
Oh my god. The Smiths? No!
Hey man, it's nothing in particular.
All right, I walked face first into that. Yep. Yep. All right, where's Bohica?
Furry neck. I am not. I'm just sitting in AQ and waiting for my loot.
That was really good.
Feel like Fields are gonna get hurt here.
These packs are absolutely awful.
I've got PTSD from this shit.
Yeah, same here, dude.
I see every DPS warrior dead.
Oh, we are excellent. Yeah.
We just one-shot twin imps with no world buffs, guys. We got this.
Let's start buffing, and then we'll go over the trash real quick. We will be pulling all of it back into this room.
Ooh.
Whoever hits the
That's
fade button
different.
first
Okay.
lives.
Isn't it just combinations of trash we've done already?
Just to see if people are. Just to see if people are starting to make it back. By the way, we have some polling questions out on a channel in Discord, and it's below the community board. And the channel's called Poll Chat. If you could just fill out the questions, it would help us
What am I gonna do? Tell him to
either
jump down?
communicate better or
He's awfully cute.
know what changes the raid wants, amongst other things, helping us, you know,
In the beginning.
guide and lead the guild better for you guys. So there's going to be more questions probably in a week or two. Mostly these questions regarding how raids are managed and where it's expanding 40-man raiding and stuff. We got a little bit more questions on just leadership stuff in general and community that we'll be posting in the future.
And if stuff is grouped up, you need
We
to
appreciate
wait
it if you
for a
guys
good time
provided some
to
feedback.
pull when everything has been separated.
The stuff
You'll see the
feedback
first
we've already
pack that I
got from
grabbed
it's been
here
pretty good.
is a
So
Mind Slayer pack.
it's telling me a few things that we need to do,
wait
some
for a good
adjustments we need to make for some
time
people.
Pull
So I appreciate
when
it.
everything has been separated. You'll see the first pack that I grab here is a Mind Slayer pack, and of course I pull with my pet, and I pull deep into the room around the corner so that
Have I
with
missed
the
it?
line of
Did
sight,
we not get our legendary
it's
ad?
a bit easier for the tanks to pick up each of their targets.
How about what?
In addition to this,
Well, honestly,
being
off the
the
rift, we don't want to
hardest set of
stand in this
trash in
doorway.
the raid, it's also the
Absolutely. Only if you have a
absolute
shield and about
longest
10,000
stretch of
armor
trash
do you
in
want to
the
be able
raid
to
as
repair
well.
that doorway.
So keep that
Yeah.
mental focus up.
The mind slayers are gonna run in here and look in here and see someone and take over their mind. So we want to LOS this first pull. So they
Let me
don't.
just let me just make the comment that from here on in, doorways are a problem. Don't look at them.
You don't want to get laser beamed to death?
That's how we operate. How does it work that way? Thank God that as a covenant love, it means it's never
Do we have a hot mic?
That's yeah, it's getting loud.
covenant term, not a contract.
He left. Yeah, that did sort of sound like a lecture hall.
Contracts can be broken, but covenants are forever.
Alright, everything's good.
Yep, I'm good.
The polls, okay, just to let you know about the polls, they're set to anonymous so that when you click on it, it's going to tick up and then tick back down to 1. The poll did work. It did register your vote. It's just it's always going to show 1 on your selection.
And you can also confirm your vote went through because you'll get spammed with messages from the poll bot.
Yeah, it tells you that it registered.
This is the most dangerous part of AQ.
I'm trying to remember, is there on the mind controls, are they instant or is that a Curse of Tongues target?
It's focused, so Curse of Tongues doesn't do anything to it.
Okay.
You want to. The big guys also have a threat reset, so you're gonna want 2 tanks on, and kind of keep them down away. Usually, people kind of keep them down here by the stairs.
Weedy.
Yep.
You and me are gonna be on the big ones.
They have 2 threat resets. One is a fear, one is a knockdown. So if you can, keep your bloodlust up to break that fear, or have the backup tank sit in Zerker stance. He can Zerker rage and then taunt, or he can just sit out of range and taunt and drag it back to the primary tank, which tends to work better, but not always.
The Mind Slayers are going to need to die first. There will be a lot of AoE damage going out from the Whirlwind ads, but listen to Pike and we will get through this.
And just to be clear, when the Mind Slayers come down right now, they're going to look at us and instantly take over our mind and be rooted in place. And the tank will be able to, can't taunt them, you can't stun them, you can't do anything. They're going to be stuck there. So when this pack comes up, we really want to be off to the sides so that they run through this door. And then whenever they look at somebody, ideally it's a tank who comes out right here where I'm at. This is Moondog. The thing is, if there's a bunch of spinners, tanks, you don't want to charge in. Don't run into these packs until they kind of disperse a little bit, because you got to keep in mind, right off the rift, a few people are going to be mind controlled. If that's a tank, usually a couple ads are going to be loose. So like if you're a warrior with a taunt and you see a loose spinner, you should probably just taunt it and get it out of the healers, because there's a high chance that that assigned tank is just either 7-second instant feared or 8-second mind controlled or whatever. So if you have a taunt here, don't be afraid to use it and protect the healers.
No, Tremortone does not work for MC. It's irresistible. They also have a focused damage where they will just point somebody and hit them with a green lightning bolt. It does a crap ton of damage. It will kill people. That is probably the most dangerous thing in here. You cannot break it. You cannot interrupt it. You cannot taunt them. That's just life. Keep those people alive if you can, and if they walk out of line of sight, try and follow them. Keep them up. We actually need more explanation. This is important. So we need to assign tanks, 2 tanks per each mob that comes in. The spinners should be higher DPS guys. The ones that are on the mind control dudes, the mind slayers, it doesn't matter so much because they have no taunt table. So what you do is keep a decent amount of threat, but they hit really hard. So we try and set them up. So you have 1 set here at this first torch, a 2nd set kind of around this corner here, a 3rd set at this torch here, a 4th set down here, and a 5th set over this way. The main big guy will be at the bottom down here in the purple. Godfather will tank him away from the raid. There'll be a catcher on the steps or fighting directly behind him for threats. They will have various problems. You don't want to stand near them. The healer should be up here kind of in the middle. They're going to mind control and shoot people all over the crate. So you don't want to line of sight yourself. You don't want Whirlwinders to overlap. It will kill everybody. You do want to fight with the shield on for this. If you need to fight for threat because the Mind Slayer has gotten free, get out your 2-handers, 2 1-handers, fight for threat. They're not going to hit you for a while. It's hard to get on the threat table. They are wild. They will kill people. Do we have groups of 2 warriors or tanks assigned to each polar?
We can put Moondog and Voss on the first one. We can put you and Alistair on the second one.
I would spread away around the tough tanks if you can, and you want the tougher tanks on the spinners if possible. We should, like, Alistair and Moondog should probably get some of the later ones. Higher threat guys should get the mind flayers, and you're also going to die more. That's life. Sorry.
Lost and Moon grab Mind Flayers, Yuri, Alistair, make sure to pick up the flares as you can. We only have 6 tanks, so that's how this is going to work out.
Do we want to set a spot where we kind of pull the spinners to?
Should be right where God is standing. Roughly where God's standing, the spinners should be pulled to and broken off from there.
Alright, if we
All ranged, please come stack on square. You guys are going to want to be back here. You guys do not need to be by the door to take excess damage. Melee, you should be back here when we first start the fight too, until the tanks have everything in position and things are being called out, so that way nobody's going to die to whirlwinds right off the rip.
So there are going to be multiple whirlwinds. We're going to try not drag them through the raid, so I'll try and take the first one on the steps a little bit, try and tank the second one near this tort, try and drag the mind flares in as best you can this way. Try and space them out a little bit. They are hard to control.
And for the whirlwind, guys, a heads up, do not go too far down the stairs because you will LOS your healers and die.
Can you mark up each one, and we will just start grabbing them individually?
I was going to say the best teacher is learning, so let's start pulling this and getting on the road.
Yeah, so I will mark one of the whirlwinds. I don't know, X. I'll grab X. Moondog, you will grab the next one, which is probably going to be square. Yeah, and the group size will vary a lot, so this is going to change constantly.
Alistair's got the moon.
Excellent. I will try and grab X.
Dogs on square. I'll split them up here.
Alistair got booted.
Moondog, you got this one. Get something else.
Right now. Squares on you, Yuri.
Yuri needs mind controlled. Sorry, Yuri's mind controlled, please.
Alistair got booted again.
Where?
Sheep Yuri if you can. Never mind, Yuri's good.
Weedy, we gotta hang back and then catch him.
Okay, sorry about that.
Yep.
Lots of bugs. He's get some AoE out if we can. On the big guy.
Yuri needs sheep.
Big heals on the icon healers. The little kiss symbol.
Alright.
I'm mind control.
Alistair's mind control.
Big heals on icon.
Separate them if you
Very
can.
clear. Need a taunt on square. Nice. On adder.
Probably. I gotta wait.
If your healers just
Okay, we forgot a very important thing. When the mind flayers die, they do an AoE fear. It is quite large. So if possible, we try and separate them as we fear them.
Keep the slayers away from casters too, they silence.
Everybody on the champion.
About 20% deaths is about right.
Alright, we're gonna assign actual tanks to actual symbols this time. And it doesn't matter what it is, you're getting that symbol. And you're gonna drag them away from one another. We're gonna call it symbols to kill. If somebody says melee out, get away from it because it's about to kill a mind flare and you will be feared. Healers and ranged also get away from. The area of effect is huge. It's like 15 or 20 yards. So if it fears the next tank on the next mind flare, you have an extra big problem. So we're gonna have to call out colors. Alistair, you just get X. Moondog, you get square. I will get moon. Who else is the tank up here? We got
Weedy.
Weedy, you're getting triangle. Does that leave one? Is that all of them?
Yeah, the big guy needs 2 tanks.
The big guy is getting Godfather, and who's the backup for Godfather?
Weedy was.
Alright, so we're gonna need another tank. Voss is gonna be another tank. Voss, you get green triangle. no, star. Yeah. You're going to get purple diamond. Excuse me. All right, green triangle. Green triangle. And that will cover all of them, correct?
I'm sorry. I feel like my target has changed.
Yes, Weedy, you are helping God no matter what. That is Skull.
Okay, okay.
No, I'm good. And basically, either you're going to tank him in Zerker stance and use Zerker Rage or Bloodlust, hit it the second you get feared, and taunt him immediately. It takes a lot of button clicking. Or you're going to stand back as he gets knocked down and feared. You're going to walk in, taunt, and just drag him back to Godfather, turn around, and walk back out. That's all you're going to do.
He's
Yep,
gonna
I'll
do
start
the
with number 2.
He's gonna start with the number 2 till he starts getting used to it.
All right, so I assigned people. I have half forgotten what I said. X, I believe, was Alistair. Square is Moondog. Moon is, who did I say?
You.
Me?
You.
Green triangle is Voss.
So if there's no X, what do you want me doing?
There's always going to be an X.
That's what's loose, man. Yeah,
If something's unmarked, that's what it is. Whatever. If your symbol's not there, it's unmarked. These are hard to mark fast.
Okay.
Just move quick, drag them apart. You want them at least 10, 15 yards apart. Again, melee and healers, you don't want to be there. You want to be closer to the stairs. We are going to drag them to these walls they knock down. So you want to be kind of in the stairs here, because we're going to be dragging them along those walls, and these whirlwinders are going to kill you all. So totems in the middle, healers in the middle on the stairs right here where Yuri is jumping. Don't be back there line of sight. Don't even worry about it. They're going to get you no matter what. He has to remark them every time they overlap, so have pity upon our poor healer. Our poor ranger / hunter.
I got the unmarked. Was triangle assigned, or should I pick up triangle?
I'm on triangle.
Okay, so there's no X, or there's no unmarked. I'll just chill and catch.
Separate them quickly.
Weedy on big.
You guys got to move. This is where we're fighting.
Full skull, lots of damage as well as moon loot. You got moon, right? Okay.
These guys can also silence, so it's hard to taunt.
Lost got bonnet.
I got feared.
Alistair's feared.
Is these
Weedy's feared.
Yeah. Alright, is taunt him, get him to the wall. Keep him away from the mind flares. If you can, fight 20, 25 yards away from the mind flares.
Kill target right here.
Yep.
We're splitting damage.
Yeah.
Hold on, Weedy. Okay.
Separate him. The AoE damage is the problem. Alright, everybody get on to square. And on to triangle.
The Slayers can be trank shotted.
Nice.
And then the big guy. I thought it was a champion that got trank shotted.
I remember doing it back in the day. I think it was the Slayers.
Because he gets big, that's why I said that.
Bro, I thought you guys said this trash was hard.
Oh God, thank you, thank you. Wait till you get 6. And there's just so much of it. It takes a lot of time because we're looking at 25 minutes. We're not going to get through all this.
There's like a lot of packs.
My question is, do you guys want to do a Vicitus right now and try and think about Cthulhu tomorrow? Because we're not going to have time till 10. This is going to take another 45 minutes just to get through the trash.
Well, let's get the rep. I think most of us are 12,000 away from hitting neutral right now, so I think rep and getting mounts is best call. We can try Vicitus tomorrow after BWL.
Right now I need healers who do not have a mount. Please click 1 or press 1.
Good practice too.
Okay. The next thing to start doing is, as you get a mind flare that's about to die, when it gets to about 20%, say out. and whatever symbol you are. So everybody get away from that symbol, and that includes ranged, healers, everything. The AoE on that fear, and it's technically a confusion, it's not even a fear, you can't break it, is tremendous. Alright, we can also try this. We can try line of sighting the mind flayers into a corner, so you actually line of sight them from one another. So if you can, pull them around the corners if you have a mind flare, so you're wedged in. The catch is healers need to adjust. That's why they're sitting in the middle. And as they adjust and you see somebody go into a corner, you need to get a healer on to keep them alive. They hit hard.
Woody, you got the big one?
Yep.
Protect the healers from the little bugs if you can.
Silenced, watch it. Are you guys gonna move? I'm gonna fight over here.
Weedy's feared. Stars loose.
That's it here.
We got
Alistair's feared.
Doubling up TPS.
Oh, Weedy's feared.
So Oro is bugged, but if you kill him in the first phase, he's not bugged. And most get top world buffs to kill him. We're not that far.
Could probably do that tonight.
Could actually be nice. It's possible.
It looks like the champion in rage can be purged.
Hey.
No confirmation on that, but I think I just did it.
So, you forgot to mark green triangle, so I was on absolutely no target. Heads up.
So if your symbol isn't there and something's unmarked, try and grab the unmarked one if you can.
Well, it's me and you on the other one, but I had to really figure out.
I think he's marking everything. There's just more tanks than there are ads.
There are 5 or there's 6 things. And then we should have everything marked. Actually, who's the loot master?
That's legendary right now. What's up?
Could you give all coffer keys to legendary, please? Scarab key coffers are wonderful, but I don't have room.
Yeah, I don't have any room to help out with that stuff either.
Alright, so we need
Moving
healers
up.
and DPS to not be along the walls. Ranged DPS to not be on the walls. So everybody mount up. Up here, we're going to fight in the corner. Basically, you can line of sight a lot easier up here.
There's a mount back there.
If you do not have a mount, just go ahead and press 1, no matter what roll.
Alright, so we're going to basically go around this circle. We're going to have Skull fight kind of back where we were, I guess. Where are you going to fight, Godfather?
What's up?
Where are you going to tank the big guy?
I usually just pull him out of the raid somehow, so you guys give me the left over here.
Alright,
Then
so
I'll just
Godfather's
pull him
gonna
right.
left. We're going to fight X here on the left.
There's no X.
Well, there will be. Whatever's unmarked, that's what you're going to get. Then on the square, it's going to be here. Next one is going to be Moon over here. Triangle over here. And that should give us a little bit of line of sight. So we're going to kill Triangle last. Are we moving up there to fight?
We can pull that one back, yeah.
I think so.
Yeah.
Try and keep them separated. Try and line of sight them from part of the raid if possible. That's less of a problem for mind control. Try and call out when your mind control guy is dying. That is this mind slayers.
Gotta keep them separated.
Who's mind control?
Good job, Weedy. Let's get him over there in that cubby. That's good.
Knockback.
Triangle is loose.
Try and keep them separated. If we have a mind flare dying, please call it.
Right, reset. I think one's a Tommy.
Monty, he's gonna come back to you.
And the big guy.
Moving up.
Only one death. Very nice. Again, we're going to do a circle pattern. X on the left, square on the right. Working your way around. Moon, triangle. And the big guy's going to go to the left, the far left. Try and line of sight the mind slayers if you can from the rest of the raid. Yeah.
I'm just putting mounts into people's bags, so look at your bag if you're getting it. I'm stopped. Not whispering people anymore.
Nice.
Monty, be on standby with me because chances are I'm gonna get mind control right off the rip. CC boss.
Alistair CC'd as well.
Mages, switch to those if you would, please. We got a fear out. Watch the fear.
Weedy's feared I can't pick up the big guy.
Urinate sheep if you can. Don't worry about it.
CC boss.
Dispel if you can.
Boss. Please.
Stay on him, Witty.
On him. Alistair's mind control.
Berserker Rage Weedy.
Stunned.
Sorry.
Try to LOS that fear here.
I try and separate from the big guy. Big guy time.
It gets even worse.
All right, so who in here has a shield that is on DPS?
I have a power word shield.
Okay, you're fired.
Buck can do it.
We're
At
gonna
least I
have
does too.
Buck and who else? We got Lydia or Alistair. If you guys have a shield,
Lydia and Alyssa as well. Those are-
just try and taunt. You don't even have to get into combat. Just taunt and keep it off the healers.
Any Mind Slayers in this next one? Looks like it's
Taunt and keep what off the healer?
Any of the spinning slayers, you can taunt them.
I got you.
So
Like-
whoever's on the slayer is a single. Go ahead and do that.
As there is a,
we gotta bring this down, guys. But
troll that is
the next one's
circling
4
the
spinning Slayers and a
entire
champion.
next room, and you
Let's
don't
also take this
accidentally
time to
aggro that
rebuff
if
real
people are
quick.
too far out. And here
One
is
stack
that
quiz,
pack that I
6.
was talking about that circles this entire room. You do want to pull this pack, if you think of the room as a clock again, right at the 6 o'clock or 5 o'clock position.
Yeah, the fear is
And
extra bad. You
after
really
a
need to call it when the fear is
disastrous
happening. But if you're on a mind
moment
flayer
in,
and it
a
gets to,
previous
we'll just say
raid in which I
30%,
wiped
say
everybody by trying to pet
mind
pull,
slayer,
I do
30%,
suggest
everybody
that
away,
you
and
use
get it away
just
from
a
people if you
normal
can. Now, the
arcane shot
catch is
pull,
they
and
have
you
a
can
drop
combo
aggro
that
table,
with a
they just go
swiftness
chase it.
potion to
There's
ensure
nothing
that
you can do
you
about
get
it.
quickly back to your raid.
So if you have one that's at low, anybody that's on, close to it, just say, triangle 30%, and everybody tries to get away from triangle. It's hard to do. The AoE is tremendous, and it's going to kill people because it's long. So 12 seconds, it's long.
Probably gonna pull them right down here, guys. If you're up top over there.
All right, so we're going to the next 4-way.
Yeah, it should be one pull to here.
You give keys to legendary.
Monty, the triangle guy. I'm gonna be, yeah. Just he's gonna probably bump me away pretty fast. So just make sure you're there to catch him for me.
Yep. All right, Foss, I will double up on yours. Anybody's got a shield, and you see someone running free, try and get in, taunt them. The Mind Slayer guys, you cannot taunt. That's just life. Just hit them. If they're running free, just hit them.
Yeah, I'm good. I'm good. Good.
Yuri, Monty, I'm gonna be tanking this one right here.
And silent is removable. Reese need to be doing it.
Separate them. Separate them more if they're too close. Yeah, we just need to separate them more. Very nice.
Oh, goodness.
Yeah, much better. Yeah, this isn't so much about DPS, it's just separation space. And keeping your healers from getting slaughtered. It's easier said than done.
Ooh, ee, ooh, you smell just like dookie butter.
Good job.
Let's go. Alright, these are a little different. Alright, we got one more of these packs. Where's the other guys?
I think we're gonna pull the other guys first.
We're scooting up.
But usually I do the big guy on the top of the hill, Yuri, to keep him away from everybody, right?
Yeah, yeah. So the way these guys work is the mana drain on the two littler guys, and the big guy. Actually, normally, when we normally do the big guy, he gets pulled down to about
the other further away cave, and then use your pet on
where
each
circle
side
is. That's where
to
we pull him down.
The
The other
packs
guys, the
with
second they're
the 2
aggroed,
obsidian
basically start
nullifiers
casting.
and 1 obsidian warder.
So they stop.
These are
So we
quite
have
simple.
to kill them at the top. The other guy you can drag down. Now there's a catch. The big guy has about 6 different powers. One of them is root. If the tank gets rooted, dispel it as quickly as you can. They also can have reduced spell hit. They can also have reduced melee hits. They can have a couple other things. They can have a fear. The big guy often has a fear. So get ready to break fear if you can. Tremor totem if you can. Different abilities if you can. They can take a while to kill. Again, they have a mana drain on the little guys, and if they get too big, you know what happens. The big guy just takes a while. He can also explode. The usual stuff. He's not so bad. It's just tedious. So we need a tank on the left, a tank on the right. They're going to face towards the raid. The DPS gets behind him, crushes them, cleaves them down as best you can, and then we come down and kill the big guy down here. Mana drain, mana drain, mana drain. Generally, the mana drainers focus on X. We focus on Skull and kill him before he gets full.
Yeah, I got Square Moon.
Karn Pike.
You want to come with me, Moon?
DPS gear or tank gear, you know the routine.
Karn, Pike, and X. They'll make sure you guys are on X mana draining. If you need help, call it out. Everyone else should be on Skull.
Death Wish. It's chasing somebody. It's chasing Collector. Gotta kill it. Gotta kill it. Mana drain hard. Mana drain hard. Kill bugs. Kill bugs. You don't have to pull it this far down.
All right.
It's basically you want to be in intercept range, and that's.
Just worried about that silence.
Yeah, I forgot about the silence. So basically, you pull it to the opposite side of wherever the healers and the ranged are. This guy is tedious. The other guys can kill you. He also can have a cleave, I think. It's nothing bad. Same thing on the other side. We're pulling him back. Just for simplicity's sake, we'll have all ranged on the right side of the tunnel. He's going to pull the boss to the left side of the tunnel. You guys tank the other two kind of at the top up here. They're going to stop and start more or less casting. Again, keep them together if you can so we can cleave them. Melee behind them, cleave them as fast as we can. Try and mana drain on X. If we have a problem with Skull again, we will do the same thing and bring him back, kill him as fast as we can. Focus on Skull, execute him down, then switch to X. His mana should be low enough, we should be fine. Again, very nice job, guys. We're trying to get done by 10, but it is AQ. We're new. We did not use world buffs. I think next time we might just to get here. Let him drag the boss through. Focus Skull, nice and good. Excellent. Focus the boss towards the healers. I'm sorry, X towards the healers. And to the big guy. You can actually have him closer than that, so we just intercept. I guess playing it safe is the way to go. I should shut up.
I've seen it get bad with that silence.
Real bad, yes, you're right.
Oh, they have that 70% hit thing too.
So it works for range, sometimes works for melee. They have a root, and they do have a silence. All right, we move in. Well, hang on a sec. These guys are going to path up. So when they path back, we're going to scoot in and set up. We're going to pull the big guy star to the right. Pull X and square to the left. We're going to pull moon and whatever's left to the right.
Since I don't have a target this one, you want me on Skull or Catch?
Catch. I will double up on X. Alyssa double up on Moon, and whoever's else double up on Square. Next pass, we'll get him.
I usually grab the star and I put him in this cubby on the left.
I'll watch for fear.
Oh, you're gonna do him on the left. I apologize. So that's gonna switch to left. So again, try and separate these out more than 15, preferably 20 yards apart from one another. If it's a wide flare, try and
Take
get
the Skull next to the doorway we just came in. Take the spinning one and the other ones over to the right, so that way the champion can be taken to the left.
Who's on Square with me then?
Come here.
All right, Buck. I'll pick him up and bring him over here. Just Catch for me.
Tomatoes. Swear wild. Good job.
Alistair's mind control.
Buck is down.
Diamond is free. Diamond is free. Sorry.
Fear going out.
Alistair's feared.
Last got bonnet.
Weedy.
Can you dispel your?
We're feared.
Silenced. Spinning with Parrot got him. Sorry, Parrot.
Hey, drag him to the wall if you can. Again, guess it's a herd of the wall, but whatever.
You're
It's 10 o'clock. Do you know where your healers are?
Hopefully not dead.
I'd known her to bed.
Hey guys, I know it's technically raid time's over. We do 3 trash pulls. We can get Weedy and Buck weapons. I'm just gonna pull a ready check. You gotta go, hit no. If you're cool with doing 3 more trash pulls, hit yes.
It's gonna take 15-20 minutes.
And I have lost track of who still needs a mount, so just please type 1 if you still need a mount.
It's be at work, but if we go fast.
Cool. Yep. Here, we'll see you, buddy.
Yeah. Do you want to do imploot before we go? Because
Yep.
Kirk's got to scoot.
Mm-hmm. The rest of you appreciate staying.
That's gonna make
Weapons will be huge. The Warlock Prep.
What does that make?
Give me the helm.
2.5 helm.
Yeah, I think that's gonna be a Warlock Prio, unfortunately.
Thank you.
Hold on, do we have a bear tank? That looks like a bear tank. Or a Yerf tank.
Hell yeah, Yarv tank.
Well, this one looks easy. Only one infantry.
Yo, Graziar.
Thanks, that's a biss, dude.
Zarkol, that's really nice.
Yeah, rogues. It's a rogue prio on that piece.
I can't hide my totems anymore.
Thank you for staying, guys. Those who
Parrot
stayed.
was the only one who needed to drop. I think everyone else said they were good to go. So
Don't we have to do the other group first?
We need to do the
we
patty
need
group.
to tell them where they are. So we have to get that other pat group when they come down. When they come down, pull them back into this room, and we'll clear them.
All right, on this group, it is going to be a ton of Mind Slayers. We need to spread them out. We need to call because we're going to fear a ton of the raid. So the four corners where the Mind Slayers going, and if you can't drag the big guy back away, because these are going to fear huge chunks of the raid. Like I said, they're going to drop aggro, they're going to run like crazy. If you are near a Mind Flayer that's about to die,
between
get
the
away
two
from
packs
it if
with the Obsidian Eradicators
on,
and
these guys are
Warders.
gonna blow your
Right
brains
when
out,
it gets
that's
in
what
that
they do.
sweet spot,
People
in the
literally
middle
fish
of
this
the
dungeon
two, and
just
it
not
patrols
to have those
the
in them.
furthest it comes out.
We can get that set up later, maybe.
Most people don't kill twin M's without world buffs.
Well, we're different.
Michael used to fish them too.
You know how Loot Town still takes 3 or 4 attempts, and then world. I'm just throwing that out there.
Go ahead and just pull next poll. We gotta go.
Make sure like at least some of our tanks are catching and they're not all getting mind controlled at the start of this.
If you guys mount up and actually run into them, you can charge them. Now, that sounds terrible, but if you're the off guy, the backup guy on a tank, that's great because you get mind controlled, not the main tank. So I mount up and I charge mine, and I get mind controlled, which is hunky dory. If I die, I don't care. The main guy's on it. So I am backing up X.
Who's back up Skull?
So whoever's backing up Skull, yeah, sure.
Already mind played. Weedy, grab the big one.
They also silence, so just start hitting them, get some threat on them.
Oh my bad. I'm with you.
Alistair's mind control on X.
CC boss.
We cannot taunt these, so if they're on you, they're on you. Sheep Yuri.
Sheep Montang.
Sheep Yuri.
Resist.
Dispel Yuri, thank you. Are any of them about to die? Call it, please.
Square is gonna die.
Square's at 20%.
We get away from Square.
Alistair's mind control.
Yuri's feared. X is free. Combo vanish. It's killing Voss. Get away from X. Run from X. Get away from X. 10%, 9%.
To moon, guys. Everybody to moon after the fear.
Alright, if you can, move the boss to your left. Move it further away because they might get feared from Moon. Thank you. Everybody get away from Moon. You're too close. Everybody away from Moon, period. Just, if you're melee, go finish off Star.
Purge.
Yeah, that's better. That's how many people died. I haven't done that for yet. But yeah, separating.
We only had 6 people die, so that's not bad.
I would like it to get to 1.
You, sir, are asking for a lot.
I am asking.
Which one?
Yeah. I would even take death myself every single poll.
I volunteer as tribute.
Yeah, it's
I volunteered. I've been dead the last 3 of these polls. I'll volunteer.
I volunteer, boss.
Again, Pike, if you need more swiftness potions, just holler. I think I have the mats in the bank. I just didn't have time and I have room. Alright, we're going to run into these guys. So we're going to drink up here near purple. Come up to purple diamond, plop your butt down. We're going to charge these. Everybody can charge them, and then they can stance. So give a second for the tanks to get threat. They're going to tank X and Skull right next to one another, more or less where they're standing. Square is going to get pulled out some. Probably, you want to go to the left or the right, Godfather?
I'll take him to the left.
Alright, taking the left, so Skull is going to go closer to X. We're going to focus on Skull. If he doesn't move, that's left. Godfather will just pull further away. Drag X to Skull. Finish him. Mana drain on X. Hopefully Skull dies fast enough. If you can mount up, most of us can do that now. We are going to charge in. Don't take off your tank gear like I forgot. Do a pull timer.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Sunder, sunder, sunder. Let him get it out. Death Wish. Melee, you're going to have trouble hitting. Your tanks are going to have trouble holding aggro, so watch it. Mana drain, skull a little bit. Alright, hard mana drain on X, we're losing DPS. And off we go to the big guy. And he is also going to have trouble holding threat because he's going to lower his hit.
Guys, only got 8k threat right now, so watch yourselves, please.
Yeah, just be a little careful. This is a long one. He's going to lose threat periodically. Here it comes. His chance to hit has been reduced by 85%, which basically means he's using Demo Shout to hold threat.
Karn, watch your threat.
Very nice, guys. Zero deaths, we love it. Alright, we want to try one shot at Cthulhu or one shot at Oro? We got this last pack and we're doing it.
We can go to Cthulhu. I mean,
for real, we gonna get one shot on the pull.
Yeah, we're gonna world buff.
Bro would
Do it.
We'll buff and do it. We'll have Pike pull with it in our gear. It's really just getting people used to the stomach phase.
And everything else. Alright, we're gonna pull this one down. It is a little more problematic because it's on the slope. We're not gonna run up there. You can charge and intercept them, but we are going to pull out square, so be careful. It's gonna take longer to explain the fight than to do the fight.
I wish it was that simple, but
Single target for a sec. Let him
Rooted.
get out. Single target. Can you dispel on tanks, please? AoE, AoE. Very nice. Alright, so Cthulhu. The most important thing about Cthulhu is letting the hunter go in first. The hunter's going to get shot 3 times. We cannot go near the hunter as he is running in. So we're going to go up here and we're not going to cross a certain area. So we're going to mount up and walk up around to where Cthulhu is, but not go into near where Cthulhu is, because if he sees you, it starts the event, we're going to die. The hunter is going to run in, and I assume you want to fade to the right or to the left, Mikey? Alright, so everybody's going to go in and hug the right, and you're going to go in right about 10 or 15 yards almost to Cthulhu, and then fan out. We have a picture of the groups. We're going to put a melee in each group, possibly 2 melee in each group. We're going to stand in stacks of no more than 2. He's going to shoot I-beams. There's going to be various I-beams throughout the fight. As they hit multiple people, they do increased damage. So we want to have 2 people in a certain area if possible. I believe the area is 10 yards, 8 yards. It's a decent ways. So we're going to be fanned out in groups of 8 sectors of the room. I can put a map in the... I'm going to put it on the progression channels. Give me a sec.
Oh, we can't just zug it?
No, you cannot zug this. This is
Oh,
actually a
darn.
decent fight.
this is very position based.
Keep going to Food Yarf. I gotta find this.
There's already a couple maps in the AQ40 raid prep info channel.
There we go. That's what I'm looking for. We will use. I don't care which one. They're slightly different.
Let's use the standard one.
Who's the one Yuri put up?
Are we doing one attempt uncorked or corked and then uncorked, or are we just doing one attempt period?
I think we're just doing one attempt. I don't want to push people late.
I only have time.
So we're gonna uncork and we're gonna do this. So go ahead and uncork now.
You want to toad?
Doing hardcore mode, folks.
I have 9 small shadow pots. Please trade me if you're melee.
Everybody take a nature pot.
And when we run in here, you don't want to do anything until everybody gets in position. So it's really important that you don't get any threat until everyone is in their allocated spot. That's how most groups wipe. So that means you don't want to heal, you don't want to drink a pot, you don't want to get rage, you don't want to shapeshift, you don't literally want to do anything until you look around and everyone is in their nice little spot based on that picture.
Alright, so in the AQ40 raid prep, there is a picture of where the groups are. We're going to try and divide the groups up. You want to stand...
Which picture are we using?
I'm going to use the...
purple one.
I'm reloading another one. There you go. There's a new one. Use the purple one. Whatever group you're in, you're going to stand in that corresponding area of the room. As we hit this guy, various things are going to happen. There's a lot of various things. One of them, there's going to be, at the beginning, he's not going to do a lot. There's just going to be some tentacles and stuff. The hunter's going to run in and to the left. Nobody run near him. He's going to take 3 bolts. As the bolts hit, if it hits other people, it'll increase in damage. It'll eventually hit for about 4 to 10 million. You're probably not going to live through that. It will kill the whole raid. So we got to avoid the hunter, then move into the position where your group is. The groups are all going to be moved around. These aren't going to be normal tank groups. As you can see, they've all changed. Please check where your group is. I'm currently in group 3. Group 3 means I'm going to be northwestish. I'm going to stand where the blue square kind of is, and I can have one melee stand on top of me. Then the healers of the range are going to stand further back. You need to be spaced out.
I know you've never done this before, so I want to explain this to you. When we first pull, what's going to happen is you run through that door. His aggro range is basically everything except the very minimalist back part of that door. So we have the odd groups on the left-hand side and the even groups on this side. You're going to run through, and I'm going to ping the map real quick. You see where I'm pinging on the map? You're like run into this corner, and you're going to hide in that with your NR gear. There's a high chance you're going to die during phase 1. You're not really going to pull a lot of damage. So group 1 and 2 are going to come in when you do, and they're going to post up like here and here. Then group 3 and 4 are going to come in and go here and here. So you want to make sure that when you're eating that bolt, that you're not, so it'll daisy chain and kill every single one of us, because none of us are wearing NR gear. So you want to sure that you're at like range 15 away from anyone else, because then it'll start daisy chaining and killing the raid. The biggest part about this is the on the pull. This is 100% on you. No pressure or anything, but no, you will get yeah. You can go in there with your mount though. So when you first go in, go with your mount and run up and over to that area as first. Ping it again here. So yeah, like right where that ping is where you'll be heading, and then you just. You just want to, again, make sure that you're 15 yards away while everyone else gets in place. We can jump back up. I just wanted to pull you down because that's like the most important part of this fight.
Spawn where one of the people are. It will hit everybody within about 6 yards of that tentacle for a fair amount of damage and knock them back. So it's mostly going to be where the tank is. The tank's get knocked away. He'll need to intercept in, or another tank will need to grab him quickly. He hits for about 3,000 to 4,000. It can kill people pretty quickly. He's not that hard. DPS him down. The problem is also the tentacles will spawn at the same time and start damaging people. There's a secret to the tentacles. Melee cannot go to the far side of the room to kill tentacles. ranged have to, because a large tentacle will spawn. It does a whole crapload of damage, also stunnable, also interruptible, but it will spawn where a person is. If he's too far away, we won't have enough people there to intercept him, tag him, taunt him, whatever. So we need to be on the south side with ranged killing the ones on the north side, melee killing the ones on the south side. So range, please focus the ones on the far side. Melee, kill the ones on the near side. Small tentacles are great. There has to be somebody on the big tentacle. There has to be somebody on the eye stalk, the large eye stalk, immediately. If nobody is on the large tentacle, it will start spawning more large tentacles, and keep doing that. You imagine what happens at 3,000 a second. The large eye stalk will just start blowing your brains out if you're not close, because it's going to chain shoot everybody. You need to interrupt it. After a while of DPSing this for a little while, it's going to start grabbing people and taking them to the stomach. The stomach is different. Only 3 people that can be in there at once. When the first person goes in, there's going to be 2 green tentacles and a pile of goo. There's a slow dot that occurs to everybody in the stomach at all times. You walk up and start DPSing it. If you are a healer and there are no DPS in there, just leave. Now, the way you leave is between the 2 tentacles is a teleporter. You need to stand in the center of the teleporter. If you do not, it will shoot into the ceiling and kill you. Great, you can't even get res down there, you have to run back. If you start teleporting, if you start DPSing them, start DPSing the one on the right. If you are a warrior, you're going to be put in a neutral stance, a 4th stance, which has no abilities. You're basically going to be meleeing. You need to click a stance. I recommend Zerker stance. Walk up and start killing the one on the right. If you are a healer and there's somebody in there beating on it, please heal that person. When that person gets too low or the dot gets too high, they need to step out. Don't die in there, it sucks. When you get to about 50%, step out. If the healer's healing you up, you can handle 50%, they're going to heal you up. We're going to have a call out, because when both those tentacles dies, that's when Cthulhu becomes vulnerable. We have 2 phases to kill him, or we're all going to die, basically. So you kill the tentacles, and immediately becomes Cthulhu is vulnerable. Everybody turns, if possible, and blows every cooldown they have to kill Cthulhu. We don't want to do this if we're about to have an eye stalk phase or a giant tentacle phase. So if somebody says, don't DPS, don't kill them, and you're about to die, get out, we'll kill them later. If somebody says, kill them now, finish them off quickly. Both of them have to die, and then we go to vulnerable phase.
You guys have actually dealt with this before during World Dragons. I have told you to stop DPS and slow down. It's the same idea.
This will happen again. We are not going to one phase them. It's too much damage. Nobody does it in one phase, pretty much. Some weirdos. But the second phase is going to happen after we go through the same tentacle, the large tentacle spawn, knocking people around. Again, you don't have to be in the groups after he is submerged. The groups are only for the first part of the phase. Again, even though I'm running to the northwest, I have to go in through the east, because Pikey is going to run to the left. If I get close to Pikey when he's being shot, it's going to wipe the raid. All these world buffs are going away. I know you have a zillion questions. Please ask.
Can we adjust the icons over the groups for the correct icons? Like, I'm in group 7, but I have a skull.
It doesn't matter.
I don't want people to get confused and be like, well, we should be at 1.
Look at the map. Go by the map. Whatever group you're in, follow the map. The icons are just to know that person should be the melee at the boss. Now, the way you want to melee this, if possible, is you want to melee between the outer black ring and the boss himself, because when the eye stalks appear, it will knock you around. You want to be you want to either be beyond that ring, there's a black ring around him, or you want to be inside the ring closer to the boss. If you're on the edge of that ring, that's where the eye stalks appear. They will appear, knock you out. It does about 2,000 damage, and you'll be knocked away. You need to interrupt and kill those eye stalks quickly. Interrupt is primary, then kill. It is hard to get to them. So if there's an eye stalk up, say eye stalk up. Don't get mad, because it is hard to target them. If you can, kill the next eye stalk around, but this is also dangerous, because if he looks at somebody and shoots his eye beam, and now you have 3 people in the area, one of them's going to die.
I'll adjust the markings real quick. It's just going to take 30 seconds. It's all right.
Group 1, 3,
Look,
5.
guys, it's a lot of stuff here. Let's just focus on getting in the room and getting our positions.
You may want to adjust your tanks. It looks like Moondog might have to leave.
Moondog's already gone.
Yeah.
We actually don't need extra tanks. This is just, you only need 2 tanks for this whole thing. Well, one is basically 2 tanks to tank the tentacles. Everything else is just DPS. So we're mostly going to DPS this. If anybody wants, I have a shadow pot. I recommend Godfather or Voss or somebody. Do you guys need shadow pots?
I think we're okay. I think we should do this poll. We're gonna need group 1, 3, 5, and 7 to run right against that back wall and get to the other side, so we can go in 2 groups at a time.
Okay. The way you do this is square is walking across the wall. This is safe. You can see Cthulhu, but don't go anywhere near him. You walk up to the torch and you walk back over to the other side.
All right.
Again, we're letting the hunter go in first. Even though we're going in 2 groups at a time, we are still all going to the right. The hunter is going to the left. We are going to the right. Do not go near the hunter.
There is also a trick for this. If you do like a 15-second pull timer, let Pike go in, and when it says 13, group 1 and 2 go in at, what is it, 12, group 3 and 4 go in at 8, group 5 and 6 come in at 6, and then group 7 and 8 come in, I think, at 4 seconds left.
It largely doesn't matter. You just can't go near the hunter. Don't go near the hunter. Even if he's near your group, just stay near Cthulhu and stay away from him until the 3rd blast is out. And if you could, just call when you've been hit the 3rd time so we can reshuffle.
Well, no better teacher than doing this, so.
Yeah, stay to the right. Otherwise, it's a wipe. Yes, it will hit you for 14 million.
Healers have any questions?
We who are about to die salute you.
Pike. So just do a 20-second pull timer, go in at 15, and I'll just start telling the groups to go in. Okay, 1 and 2 go in. 1 and 2. 3 and 4.
Go right, don't go left.
5 and 6. 7 and 8.
Go right, don't go left. Go right, don't go near the hunter. Don't go near the hunter. You can go near Cthulhu. You can hit Cthulhu. Cthulhu don't care. I said that wrong. Oh. Sorry, guys. I said that wrong. I apologize. That's completely my fault. I said that wrong. That is Yuri being a mistake. I'm very sorry. Oh, everybody repair bill.
It's fine. Just let him see it.
All right, sees the eye tentacle. Now it's about to glare.
Get out of beam. Start rotating.
I'm multi-kicked.
Want the eye tentacles then?
Yeah, I gotta kill the eye tentacles.
Make sure to be killing these tentacles as you guys rotate.
And then the
You
room
should
should be
stop
shifting.
at 180 degrees from where you were initially. And you can sunder this dude. Blow Death Wish. If the beam comes near you, still have to scoot to the right. It will not stop. Scoot to the right if it's coming close to you. We're having eye beam soon.
Ads are up.
I'm all kick.
Guys, make sure you're 10 yards apart, especially for ranged.
Ah, boy.
The first pull was always going to be messy.
No, it's my fault. I said.
You're fine, bro.
You did fine, dude. Relax.
All right, gather up. We're gonna have tentacles in 4 seconds. There's gonna be a dark glare in 3, so get ready to kill the tentacles.
Beam out.
And sometimes you get knocked in the eye beam.
Make sure to interrupt these tentacles, guys. There's
You
not
can
a lot of us
intercept them. They're
alive.
stunnable. 1 tentacle left. I'm sorry, 2 tentacles left. You should end up, assuming you're not getting hit, where you started.
Watch for beam.
Shift back to your actual start. gonna have tentacles now. Well, except for the bad call at the beginning, that was a really nice attempt.
Can I recork real quick?
Yes.
You can't actually.
You can hearth and recork.
This is all phase 1, guys, but this is where we are going to call it. It is 10:31 now.
Alright, so if you want to save your stuff, kill the hearth. I apologize.
And you guys did awesome. You guys really did awesome.
What about having Weedy, etc., go to get his new axe or whatever it was?
So Weedy, me and you need ore, and then we'll come right back to here. And on the other side of Cthulhu is 3 guys with quests.
And then you guys can turn it in and get your weapons as long as you have the rep. Are those the ones you don't need the rep for? I can't